Okay. Hey there, fellow travelers, Mark.
And Jocelyn.
With Wolters World, and today we are back to celebrate with you. Dun, dun, dun. The countdown. Hopefully, we'll actually get it if we have to go today because we have a wedding this afternoon. And weekends, Saturdays at least things start picking up. Yesterday I was so excited that we might have 1,000,000 subs yesterday, but then it just went. So excited to have you all here with us for this. I know it's been a long time coming. I just want to say thank you to all of you who have been a part of this journey. Yes, we did get the one and balloons. That you have to do that. I mean, I know it's
backwards.
That's I don't know.
Do they look like one and M to you?
It's because the one keeps rotating around.
Oh.
So that's because when we look at it, it's
okay.
Flipped.
Yeah.
Anyway, yes.
Pride of the Illini, someone
That's right.
says. Thanks, CK.
Anyway, so 14 years to get here. I know some people do it a lot faster. See, look, we even lose subs. Somebody was asking me, what did you do live last night? And didn't even drum up a lot of people. I'm like, when we do lives, we usually lose like 10 people, 10 subs 10 while it's going 10, through. Yes. So people are subscribing to other videos. So I do have another video that will come out today at noon. We'll have the don'ts of visiting Tel Aviv because we were in Israel recently this summer. So got a lot of Israel videos coming out, and that was one of the big places people had asked us to go to. So we were there in Jordan. We're back in Malta, Greece, Spain, Portugal, all kinds of stuff this summer. Probably saw the Andorra videos already. There's not a lot to film in Andorra. So we got those there. Thank you, everybody, for the congratulations. We're not there yet. We're almost there, another 35. So
Darian's watching from Würzburg on a train.
Nice, buddy. Enjoy. Awesome. Have some verse for me, my friend.
Yeah, so cool.
Yeah, so people have been asking us for new merchandise for a while. And so this morning I'm like, all right, we got to do something. So I actually, if you go down the link below, there should, if you refresh it, if it's not there already, on Teespring, I put together a little thing this morning that has like a t-shirt that says million sub morning and with the Wolters World logo and all that. I'll show them here later if I can figure out how to do that. Here, let me see if I can get that there. Oops, nope, just disappeared. I'm going to see if I can get there.
Okay, so
Lindsay, thank you very much. Bayou Valley, I have not been. Have you been?
Yeah, but I was, oh my gosh, I was probably like 14 the last time I was there. I used to live in Arizona. We would do all of those things quite often. So it's been a long time.
Yeah, I only know when I was down near that I really wanted to go, but it was like, oh yeah, it's a 7-hour up and then back down to where we're going. I'm like, oh, okay. Travel Fake 219, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'm glad we can help your study abroad experience. We've been putting out a lot more travel study abroad tips for students lately. They don't get a lot of views, but I know it's helpful for a lot of the students that are there, especially the one about how to talk to your parents and getting your dad to say, please let me, get him to say yes. So that's been a fun thing. Tree Talker, thank you very much. It means a lot to us for all this. But anyway, so let's see if I can show you. Now, Jocelyn did not make these. I literally put this together so we have something to celebrate this morning. Hold on, let's see if I can get it to show up. There we go. Hold on. So there's there we go. So we got, you can tell I'm not the most fanciest person out there, but so this is the back of the shirt says million sub morning, and there's some different colors. So we got those million sub morning on the front, on the back side, and then if you want to see the front, the front just has the logo. It has the Wolters World logo here on your heart, and then on the back has million sub morning. So I thought we'd do something fun for our million sub. It's a big thing. It's a big deal. I know yesterday I was very excited when we were going around and working and all doing all this stuff. And yesterday was interesting because our car died, and then we got it jumped. And then as Jocelyn's pulling out we're driving. Two houses
down, it dies while I'm driving. That's bad, right?
Yeah. So yesterday I was like, oh no, we got to do that. So we ended up going back and forth the whole time. So that was fun. But Jeanette, thank you very much.
Thank you, Jeanette.
I appreciate the super sticker. Thank you. I know it doesn't show up on here because I'm using StreamYard, which doesn't let me show the super stickers, but it shows up on YouTube. So thank you for that. And thank you for all these. Congrats, guys. Thank you so much. How many subs left on me? Oh, I got it. I got to switch. I got to switch to the.
I'm so confused by our screen.
Well,
right
we
now.
have to go. It's like we have to share screen and then if we want to share screen, but then switch channel out. There we go.
There you go. Woo! We got more.
972. We're getting there. We're getting there slowly but surely.
Thank you, Sue.
Thank you, Sue. Thanks both for what you do. What travel story for you next? Well, you got Texas pretty soon.
Yeah, Texas, and then so my mom and my sister both had sort of milestone birthdays this year, so we're having
20 and 50, right?
Yep. It's like, don't say anything. So we're having sister mom family trip, us girls, and then I'm going to North Carolina to see a couple other girlfriends for some stuff. So yeah. It's like going to be busy. I feel like between like homecomings and weddings, we've got a lot like this fall. I feel like I haven't done anything since we got home from our summer trip. Like I've been sort of a bump on a log, just going about the day. And now all of a sudden, like everything's broken loose and it's wild and crazy.
Yeah, because we're trying to focus on, I was trying to get a lot of the old videos, getting some stuff edited, get things to editors. I mean, it's been crazy that the new school year started. So we got the kids and all their things. So it's been a bit hectic. Do you want to sit close to me? You're ruining the shot. They want to see more of you, less of me.
Okay.
So, yeah, so it's been crazy. We've got so I got Orlando and Baltimore and Dallas coming up, and then a Germany trip scheduled as well. So we got things coming up, my friend. We got things coming up.
Where did the comments? I'm like, where did they go?
We've been using StreamYard for like 5 years. You're like, where did they go?
I didn't see it.
If I die, people, the videos, someone make the videos because we have plenty left over. Because
I'm gonna have to hire somebody.
Yeah. It's just not gonna go. Stanford Bridge, good to see you, my friend.
Let's see, Ronnie, not by you, sadly. I'm sorry. I won't be in the Dallas area. So
I will be. Talk to Mark. Mark, I'm gonna meet up with Mark so we can try to figure something out. What's next, Mark? So for those who don't know, Phantom of Darkness, another longtime contributor. Thank you very much. When are we going to Mars? So I asked about going to Mars. Jocelyn said no. Remember a few years ago when Mars tourism became a big popular thing, like go to Mars and die. I'm like, no, I wasn't gonna do that one. But she's like, no. So we did an nice thing. We went to Iceland. This part of Iceland that looks like Mars.
We do have a don'ts of traveling to Mars. Is it the don'ts or the
love and hates of traveling to Mars?
Yes. So you should look it up. It's pretty dang hilarious.
Thank you, Kelly. I appreciate that. Your videos are so helpful and informative. I'm going to Scotland, England next year. Awesome. You would not prepare without your videos. Congrats to subscribers. Thank you very much. And you have a great time. You have a great time on the trip. It'll be awesome. 103. We're going to Texas.
I know. So
I don't think she's going to need her quartership. She's going to need one of those new t-shirts. By the way, the link, if you haven't got, we have a link for the Million Sub Morning down below. There's also some other Wolters World stuff. You want to get your little beanie hat to protect your skull from getting fried. If you're follically challenged like myself, I put a few other things in there too. There's some old favorites as well. The old hashtag Shut Up Mark. And hey there, fellow traveler. Mark. Yes, that's back in there.
I haven't said that in a hot minute.
Well,
shut up, Mark.
On purpose.
Not on a lie.
So there's some on there. So if you go there, there's some stuff there on spring.com to check out. So I thought we'd have some fun times with that. So I thought I'd put some of those old ones back up.
Darren, yes, we have been to Fort Myers. My sister actually used to live there. So yeah, Georgia is my home. Cool. Go Dogs.
Thank you, Joe. Really appreciate that. When you travel, take people with you. You cannot go with them. Yeah. So, let's see. Where are we doing? Germany and Christmas? Yeah, the Christmas markets. So we'll be Germany and Austria. Actually, I forgot I'm going to Austria too. We'll be in Innsbruck, Salzburg, Bamberg, Nuremberg, Munich. Taking my parents there. So they're getting a little not as young as spry in the steps. So we're trying to keep it a little bit less crazy this time. So should have some fun there. Let's see.
JC Lennon is on their way to Chile.
That's a long flight, but very cool. You like that, and then going back and forth across the border. Hopefully, you have a lot of space in your passport. At least back in the day when I did it, like some of the roads go like this, so you're like literally if you're going a long way down on the bus ones, it takes some time.
Giro.
Oh,
amo pai, obrigada.
So it's my Brazilian dad. Whenever I tell my Brazilian dad, this is him. Live with him and his beautiful wife. Bless her soul, and just had a wonderful time with them. We've been friends for years. We actually went and saw them again this year. So you'll be seeing more Brazil videos coming out as well. So you see Giro popping up with his millions of kisses there. So give Lou, Max, and everybody my love, buddy.
We love you guys.
Love you guys
so much. Oh, Giro's about to have a birthday.
Oh, that's right. Happy birthday, buddy.
A month away, I think. 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Catherine, even the older videos uploaded have been very helpful for my plan to South America this year. So there'll be new South America videos coming. Got some Ecuador, Peru, Brazil, general South America ones. And that's one thing. I think one of the reasons why we've been so successful over the years, while we're at 999,979 subscribers, is because of people like you. But also I've thought of travelers. Whenever you're going to travel, there's certain information you need to know. And so I didn't want to make it, here's today's hottest restaurant. Here's today's coolest hotel. Watch where I have my coffee.
Some things are pretty much the same all of the time. There's basic information everyone needs.
Yeah, and so we went for, the kinds of foods you should eat, the culture to look for, the museums, those things don't change as much. So giving that information, you can have people more prepared. You have a really good solid base for traveling. And that was one of the good compliments I really enjoyed on, that people have sent me over the years is like, you really talk about the culture. I feel prepared, and there's not a lot of other YouTubers out there that really are like, here's what you need to know to go versus watch me travel and look at me being cool. And I think that's one thing I've always tried to do.
We aren't fluffy.
Yeah, we're not fluffy. I try to get to the points. I know when I watch my older videos, there's a lot of lead in to get to the love and hates and don'ts because I'm like trying to not make people upset. But I'm like, no, let's just get to it because that's what I want to have. Though we did almost get to 9,999,980. Now we're down 5. I told you we lose subscribers when we during these things. So,
Mark Finley asks, "How's the ankle?" Because somebody sprained their ankle this week. And
yes, it was spectacular. I'm sure it could have been on the quad, the quad cam, whatever at school. So I was making a foolish mistake.
Don't text and walk, kids.
Texting and walking. And I wiped, like there's the stumble, then there's like the full on like, so I full on, and the hilarious thing was I got a smoothie. I'm trying to be healthy. So I had a smoothie. Didn't taste very good, but they're like $10 and I got this huge smoothie and literally come down, smash that goes, phone slides across, all scratched up, ankle, like literally, by the time I got up, my ankle's already.
The bald eagle.
Oh yeah, see the bald eagle's flying for us too.
Yay!
My ankle was like this, and I'm like, I got to get up now because if I don't get up now, I'm not gonna be able to get to my office. So I'm like limping through, of course, through the rest of my smoothie away. I think it's a sign that the students like me because they didn't laugh at my fall because this is when all the students were on the quad.
It didn't get put on social media.
Yeah,
I was sort of surprised at.
Yeah, like no one picks on the old man falling down, or that might be my professor.
But guess who went and then taught for?
Well, it was an exam review. We had an exam on Thursday, so I had to teach them.
Down.
I sit down for a little bit.
I
didn't put my foot up.
He comes home at like what, 4 o'clock? Something like that.
Yeah.
4 or 5 hours later, and he has put it up. He hasn't iced it. He hasn't, rice, rest, ice, compression, elevation. Nobody did that. Anyway, he's fine now. He can walk.
Yes, now I'm delightful. I'm wonderful.
He's really good at taking care of himself. This is why you married me.
That's right. Otherwise I would just fall apart. Apparently, the 70s is where we're kind of stuck. We can't quite
get there. Yowzer77, thank you for this. Yes, please hit the like button because oddly it does good things for us and we appreciate it very much. All right, so the counter is going up, says with Sebastian. I'm like, well, it's going slowly. Oh, goodness. So, okay. Let's see. Tyler Cool Guy, why are flights so expensive for the eclipse next April going to Dallas? When is the best range to book those flights? So we sort of have this thing that the best time is when the price is good for what, like the price that you want to pay.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing is
flights prices are going up and down so much. I'm in a lot of different groups and people are like, I put a Google flight watch on there, and when it gets to this number, then I buy. So that may just be what you need to do is just put an alert for whatever price you feel is best for you. And then that's when you buy it. I was just speaking of, the eclipse, I was just thinking, I just saw this thing that this year is the most, like we're at a all-time high for like the last decade or something with solar flares, etc. And one of my bucket list things is to see the aurora borealis. So I was like, I might just hop a flight to Iceland.
We got to 80.
81.
Oh, okay, I thought for sure it was gonna go down. Someone's there. That's what someone was telling the watch. They're gonna go down. Like we're gonna get to like 99999. Like so I was.
It goes up and down like when we did the 500.
Exactly.
Like,
so
ding, 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 ding.
I'm putting people like, what are you gonna do for $1 million? Well,
we're gonna turn this off so that we just see it in $1 million.
Yeah, they're like, we're done. We made it. I'm going home. See, we're back to the freaking 7. Oh, yeah, no. So I'm trying to put together. A special for the 1 million view one because people are like, what are you going to do? But since I was kind of laid up with my ankle, I didn't get to do what I wanted to do. So I'm putting together one I think is pretty fun. So it'll be out this coming week once we hit 1 million, because this is one of the videos we need to have when it does hit 1 million, because we're going to talk about that. And basically it shows where we were each step of the way. So you get some laughs at the different sizes of my tummy and amount of hair on my head. And you'll notice Jocelyn is just as gorgeous as every single time. Now look.
Good morning.
Say hi, Chumbers.
We're almost there. Oh, honey just woke up.
So Liam's here to celebrate. We're not quite there yet, buddy. We're 984, 6 more.
16 more, baby.
Can you tell somebody's up playing video games last night? He's got a camping trip today. He'll have a good time. 983 now. So yes.
You want some coffee?
What? Oh, it's jumping around on us. I'm sorry we missed all your things.
Whoa, that was a lot we missed. It got stuck.
Julia, sorry. How many days for Netherlands is going in April? I would spend. You could spend a week or 10 days in Netherlands because there's so many cute towns. Utrecht, Haarlem.
So listen, in April is like when the tulips are blooming most. If you can go toward the end, that's usually the best time. You can get on and look. They'll have like counters, if you will, and they'll tell you when the best bloom time is. But oh my gosh, go to the Keukenhof, tour the Keukenhof maybe. It's cool. It's kind of like there's gardens and stuff, and there's a lot of artful flower arrangements and things that you would just never expect. But near there, you can rent a bike and you can just ride through the fields. And I'm not kidding. I had bronchitis, and that bronchitis almost turned to pneumonia.
Oh yeah, they thought she was dying. Like they called like my, and then
it was so bad.
But then there was an ambulance that came to the building next door, and when Jocelyn stayed home,
my friend and my sister were walking back from dinner, and they started running because they thought it was for me. That's how sick I was. So, don't be sick when you go because it's kind of chilly and it's really damp. So you will probably, if you have an illness, you will get worse. But anyway, definitely go.
Champagne.
Get
it ready. Because then we get the champagne out. If we get it open, then it'll drop down to like 800,000. So, what are you spelling out, Liam? Thank you, Julia. I love you guys. Love you too. That's one thing I got to say is when I started this in 2009, I never expected anything like this. I was making videos to help like Jocelyn get ready to come to Portugal. You know, yeah. Liam was 2 years away from joining the crew. I mean, he was lazy and hadn't. He hasn't even bored yet. So. But it's just so wonderful to see all these congratulations. I can't say, we say we did it. Yeah, Lee's growing. He has. Remember, there's videos of him. If you look up our Cadiz video, we have a video in Cadiz. Liam's first video, he's in the Baby Bjorn. You can see him there. His first time. I mean, there's been so many great times. And honestly, when I like saying we've done this, isn't me. It's we. It's you. You watching, you fellow travelers, you've made this possible for us because I couldn't have gotten this many views. We're at almost, I'll think on all the channels, like 250 million views. Like I couldn't help people unless there are other famous and wonderful, amazing people like yourselves that were also traveling and making this such a great thing. And I just want to say thank you because when we get to it, we did it. It's It's we with you. So thank you for this. This is something I can't say thank you enough. And you guys are awesome. So thank you
Do you
for
want
that.
coops or flutes?
It's fine. This is fun. Jim and Harriet, hey, just followed
Hey,
you on
guys.
Instagram. We heard that the airlines are awarding points based on purchase, not flyer miles. That's true. Yes, for Delta Airlines and other airlines are moving towards making money or off of you for whenever you're going. So they're trying to inspire you to spend credit card money because they make a lot more money off credit cards that way. So we're not going to talk about it because that's a big topic. Or you
can just spend a lot on flights.
Yeah, we can spend a lot on flights. But honestly, I think what'll happen with all this, how they're all moving to like, it's going to be based on how much money you make or how much money you spend. The loyalty's maybe not going to be there as much because now it's like, wait, it's too much to get the like, even for us, we're loyal Delta peoples, but now I'm flying American.
My loyalty is to my wallet.
Yeah, well, it's like I've flying American for the first time since 2013 in a couple weeks because it's like, well,
I haven't flown anything but Delta in 9 years.
The price was so good, and I'm like, it's not worth it. To the slight upgrade, it wasn't as worth it. Don't play with that, buddy. Leave
no, please. Oh, what does that say?
I say. Is he?
It's hey, what is this letter? Is that an S?
Is
I stay. Yeah. Are you sure?
Oh, no.
Well, honey, it's
don't worry about it. Don't worry about
Come
it.
here. Kato.
Anyway, so yes, thank you very much. So yeah, but that's one thing you're going to see, and you're going to see other things changing with other airlines. I'm going to guess for sure.
You want your own chair?
Do a dance. All right, I can't. I have a sprained ankle. I can't do anything.
All right, Vandalay.
Steve, let's help Margaret. 14 more subs. We're almost there.
Everybody open up a new doohickey. And
if you're not sure, hey, go over and check out it. Go click on it. Go bid the Billion Sub Morning. Grab a shirt or grab a hat. Judy Play, do you guys have to get recognized in public and travel? Yes, quite actually pretty much every trip. Airports a lot, and then it's a big cities sometimes, but it's more small cities. Actually, like smaller, medium-sized cities where we have videos like Cordoba or things that people are traveling. Oh! Sit down. Sit down. It's $9.94.
Oh, God.
Can you hand me the bottle? We're almost. Of course, it's $9.94. This is gonna be an hour. It's gonna be an hour.
It's gonna go back and forth and back and forth.
Back and forth and back and forth. Over there.
Oh, see.
Thank you, Tanya. Appreciate it. Best time to go to Lithuania is July, August. By far, they have a bunch of festivals going on. A lot of music festivals. Good stuff. A lot of outdoor things to get to.
Very cool.
Brett, Salzburg is always worth visiting any time of the year. They make it great anytime.
I like the spring in that area when things start kind of coming alive again.
You're welcome, Coast Live. I'm just going through here quick. Yeah, Music's a million. Yep. I've always gone out of my way for Delta and loved them, but now it's whatever Shivas. Yeah. I mean, in general, probably still fly with them the most, but yeah, I got to be careful. Oh, here we go. We're getting there.
You should go wake up your brother. Oh, we'll wake him up.
Thanks, Ride Dog. I appreciate DC. Oh, lots of do's and don'ts. Have some more stuff for up there.
Also,
if you're heading up to Baltimore, go to Rob, Trip Hacks DC.
Trip Hacks DC. He's great.
Thank you, Mary. I appreciate it. Thank you, Darren. Thank you,
Go Dogs. Thanks, Blaine. Oh, my goodness. Thank you, Kate.
Be careful. We will, Roddy. Don't worry. Oh, I'm glad Ecuador is magical. Bellas, I'm glad, Kate. That's what we're trying to do. We just want to help as many people travel and see as many places as possible because I know
Uruguay and Rwanda. Rwanda is literally one of our favorite places in the world. That was a great trip.
Yeah. Oh! So here's the thing. It'll hit a million. Don't care. Gonna pop it anyway because it'll go down. Take a picture.
I'm gonna get one.
Oh, and now we're getting warnings that our internet's not working. You got to be kidding me. No! No. Don't get out of your face, Billy. 99999. Let's see what we've got. We see what we've got. Oh, good. It's back to like normal connectivity. I'm going to guess Caleb got a line. It's like playing like 2K or something.
He's in
999. No. We did it, guys. We did it because of you. Thank you so much.
I dropped my phone in the midst of that.
Congratulations to us all. Thank you so much, everybody.
Thanks for being here for
Oh,
this
shit.
journey.
Oh, whatever. Okay, you got a picture. It happened. It happened. We got it there.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, thank you, everybody.
Look at my goosebumps. Give gold. Give gold.
Okay, go.
Oh my gosh, we're getting gold play buttons.
Yes, we're gonna go.
Give gold. Congratulations.
Congratulations, babe. Congratulations, Liam. Congrats, Brig, Liam, Caleb. All you fellow travelers out there, thank you. Congratulations to you as well, because you've helped us do this, and I can't say
Thanks for coming
thank you
along
enough.
for the ride, man.
Don't worry. We'll
It's
stay
been
out here for a
awesome.
while today, but it just,
When you pull out.
thank you. Cutty stuff.
Mm.
Ah,
Good.
very good.
Yay. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
It
Woo!
happened so fast. It's
I
like,
know. So yes,
please.
now I'm like, it's gonna drop down to like, no. Should I probably turn that off? I don't know.
We're done.
No, we're not done.
No, we're not. We're
we're
gonna
gonna
hang
stay
out
on.
with you
We're gonna stay
guys for
on.
a while. We're gonna talk.
Talk about how things have gone over the years, where we started, where we went to.
Those.
I know. Thank you, everybody.
This is very exciting. Leah, come here.
Best time to get to your backyard. Too cold. It's like 50 here today. Thank you, Dum Dum. Thank you, Franca.
For coming along to...
Oh, Base American Dad Abroad. I love your name, by the way. You'll have to respark our national travels a year ago. Thank you so much.
Oh, look at
Thank
that.
you, Daniel.
That's really cool.
Thanks, yes.
Oh,
Oh, Darian, my friend.
thanks, Darian.
JC, thank you, my friend. Charlene. Mr. Chuckums. Honor, thank you so much.
Blaine got the screenshot.
Awesome. Thanks, my brother. On my screenshot, it goes, at 7. I'm like, ah! Thank you.
I dropped the phone while I was trying to video.
Thanks,
it.
Mark. Thank you, Tree Talker. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Oh,
Laura.
I know. I was like, I can't figure it comes up.
Oh, I
We
like.
talk online.
I know, right?
Thank you, Jeanette.
Look at that.
Thank
I like
you.
the stars. That's pretty cool. I don't know how to do
Thank
that.
you. Thank you, Sue. Thank you, Tookie Cat. So what now? I don't know, Danielle. What now? See, we're already down.
2 million.
We're almost down. We're almost down. Hey, we're almost back down to under 1 million. So
Don't say things like that.
thank you, lady.
Thanks, Sue. Do it.
Thank you, Michael. Traveling the world. I appreciate Segovia, Toledo. I go Segovia if you're looking for that. Both are worth it. But that's good.
Thanks for the
Congrats.
chat.
Daniel, I didn't show up, but thank you. Thanks, Vicky.
It says
Thanks,
red-faced
Sergio.
heart.
Because it's on the thing.
Rihanna, thank you.
Thank you, Ryan. Thank you so much. Katsura, thanks for the hug.
We have so many.
Oh, it says on our channel page. Awesome. Thank you, Hans. Thank you, Perfect Element. Thank you, Cheyenne. I haven't seen you for a while. Good to see you. Franca, thank us. Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank
Jim
you
and
so
Harriet.
Thank you, Jim and Harry. You're the best. Thanks, Julie. Thank you, Tree Talker, the traveler that means the world. Thank you so much. Thank you, Sue, for being with us for so long.
40 years as a sub. Isn't that crazy?
40 years, 40 months.
No, 40 months. I did
Like
just
40
say
years.
years.
Like, I don't think
All
I
of my life, you've been there, Sue.
Leah doesn't have the champagne.
No.
Thank you,
Do
BB.
you want
Thank
champagne?
you, TJ.
He's like, no.
Thank you, Ron. Ronnie will have a drink to everybody. Thank you
No,
so much.
Thank you.
Oh,
Guys, this is so amazing.
thank you so much. Oh, thank you, Mark and Terry.
Thank y'all.
I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna like pass out here. I haven't had alcohol since we were in Greece. No?
Seriously?
Yeah. Congrats. Thank you, GT Playboy. You're telling nuts. So thank you, Diana. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you. Oh my, Sue. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah.
So here's my number
Oh
one
my God.
commenter
Thank you.
on Professor Wolters and one of our top commenters here on Wolters World. Thank you so much. It means the world. Thank you. Thank you. Thank
That is
you.
Incredibly kind of you.
Thank you. As you can tell, the Million Sub Club comes with your own self-purchased one and in balloon. Because yesterday I was like, we have to get them. I was like, I know it's the silliest thing, but we're getting them. I
The
don't
people
care.
at Party City were like, we need a 1 and an M, and we want them to be big.
They're like, oh, what platform? Like YouTube, like, cool. What is it? I'll subscribe.
They
Like,
did.
thanks.
They totally, the people blowing up our balloons totally
Thank
subscribed
you.
yesterday.
Thank you. Thank you, Tim. Thanks, Big P. Good
Rick
to see you, buddy.
Jorgensen says on to
10
10
million.
million.
I don't think I'll make it that long. At this rate of 14 years per million, no, I don't think I'll make it.
We're not going to be making videos for that long.
I don't think we're going to lie that long. Liam will hit 10 million. He'll take over for us.
154 years.
Yeah, there you go. It'll be a bit.
that's-
Almost.
Did you
definitely.
just make that?
No, it's not quite that many. But yeah,
If
he's
it was
close.
the same.
Travel Jack, you
Wow.
got to start somewhere. That's my video will show you how we were at each like little spot, each milestone, so you see what
When
it
does
was.
that come out? Today?
No, not today. I don't have. No,
It's
we
not
have, a
already.
we have a wedding. We have a reception. You got, I mean, we don't.
It's, homecoming.
It's coming. Yeah,
we
homecoming.
have-
We got all this stuff.
we have a lot.
Thank you, Blaine. Appreciate it, my friend.
Thanks, Blaine. You know what? We do have like the best
Thank
community.
you.
Our
Thank you so
members
much. Thank
and-
you. Thank 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 you, Dudley Do Right. Good to see you back.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
you've been back.
It's
But
been
that
a
was-
minute. Well,
Oh, dude, they've been back. It's been back, but it's gone so long that I still feel like they were there. Thank you, Emmanuel. J. Emmanuel. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Adams. Hera, thank you so much. Thank you for sticking with us, Luke. I appreciate you. And all of you sticking with us for so many years. Y'all rock. Y'all are awesome. Thank you so much. And Liam's just walking around like being a bored teenager. Thank you, Tyler. You've been here for a
Teenager.
long time. Long time.
Teenager.
John, thank you for San Antonio. Thank you, Patricia. Thank you, Traveling Jack. Night Riders. Thank you. I don't. Sorry, Doc. Thank you.
Okay.
Go
fan.
Bucks.
Oh,
Ohio.
no.
No.
Go Dogs.
No. I had a student wear Ohio State gear to class yesterday. We were talking about what are barnacles.
What
I'm
are
like,
you doing?
I say barnacles. You're just a barnacle. You go to Illinois. You're just you know.
You're really not supposed to do that. Lulu says
Thank you.
post.
Thank you, Lulu.
Roast.
Prost.
Mm.
Thank
I'm
you,
kinda shaky.
SL.
Look at my hand. It's
I know. I was like, woo. I'm like, thank you, Chad. I appreciate. Thank you so much. I'm glad we can be relatable. I don't even know what to say right now. This is too much. Thank you, Charles. I appreciate
Thank
it.
you. Wait, there was somebody up there that said something about
Have a good one, Ronnie.
this one. Kate.
Kate, my stream keeps freezing. I can only assume you guys broke up the
We
internet.
did, but we did not break the internet.
We were breaking our internet because it went
It
down.
was our internet.
I love how we were like at like 5. It was like at 500, 600, and it was like, oh, man, I'm screw them. We're out.
We did just call our internet provider yesterday too.
Yeah, because I'm like, it's been a year.
Thank you,
Did you
Brady.
finally get the wire in the ground?
Right.
Thank you, Brady. I appreciate it. Thank you, Festus.
Thank you.
Hey, you donate $1 million. Find a good cause.
Yeah.
That's the best way.
Absolutely.
If you
Feed
plan to do
people.
around the way cruise,
Liam, no.
no,
no balls in
I'm
there.
not a cruise person. I'll go around the world and do that, but the cruise is just. Thank you, Jim.
I would vomit a lot if I was on an around the world
Give her-
cruise.
I'll try to figure something out. Thank you, Jeanette. Subscribers since 2016. Thank you so much. I really
Fantastic.
appreciate it. We got that. Thank you, Ralph. We did get there. It is awesome. Thank you, Bader. I appreciate it. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Did we get no, we hit 900,000 a year ago, not 1 million. It would have been nice. Actually, it was funny. Like before COVID hit,
We were on track.
we were on track to hit it,
hit
in 2020. And like we had our
3
January was our
years.
best January ever, like our best month ever, best subscribers going. And then literally it was like Valentine's Day when all the stuff, COVID stuff stared hitting. And then it just went boom.
like a
And then, like
rock.
we had a month where like we didn't even get 1,000 subs. Like we were like there was just like we were getting hardly views because nobody was
It was
traveling. So we
insane.
were just doing our those whiskey Wednesdays every Wednesday during COVID and the Sunday.
Well,
the
to hang out
Saturdays.
with our friends. I mean, that was like
Gracias,
the best part
Paz.
of COVID was hanging out online
you,
with
thank
Whiskey
you.
Wednesdays.
I
right?
know, like that's why I was like, hey, if it was on last Wednesday, I'm like, well, a really good whiskey Wednesday. And I'm like, we are too far away.
Oh, Basic American Dad Abroad. Thank you. He just PM'd us a screenshot.
Thank
of
you.
the
I appreciate
screen.
it. hey, I'll take it. I'll take it.
That's awesome.
I'll take it.
Thank you.
Thanks, Michael. I appreciate it. We've talked sometimes.
Uh,
I appreciate it, man.
Okay.
Congrats. Hey, I appreciate you coming when it is.
Thank you.
Wasted 3 seconds my username.
That's
I watched you since around
great.
2015 and single-handedly helped me my Japan, Europe, New York, and Peru trips. I can't imagine life without your advice, especially your love and hates.
Fantastic.
Thank you. I'm glad we could do that. Thank you so much. Art Teacher 1, thank you. I appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Enjoyed your channel for years. I'm glad we can help out. Thank you, Joe.
Big fan of art teachers too,
I
right?
don't
there.
don't worry, I'm sure, because remember, when I do lives, then like it's the new video, so that it just crashes down for a long time.
Yeah, we might have to do this again tomorrow.
Exactly. But hey, those of you who want like a normal video today, we do have a normal video. We have the Don'ts of Tel Aviv coming out later today. So there will be an actual video like of traveling advice, not just us saying thank you and screaming and yelling and having champagne and celebrating this fantastic day with you wonderful people.
Look!
There you go.
Oh, Mark. I'm so proud of you.
So yeah, this is awesome. Thank you, Nuclear Winter. Hopefully, I don't see you too soon. Ha!
Look at this. It says 1 million subs. How cool is that?
That is pretty cool.
Oh,
Awesome.
Mark.
Thank you, Maria. Thank you, Alan. Adam Smith, thank you. It's not even my birthday. It's her mom's birthday. So thank you, Mama Mia. Or she'll tell her happy birthday today. So I will tell her happy birthday.
This is so cool.
Buck, don't worry, they'll unsub eventually. It's okay.
Oh no, don't do that. Although we could just drink more champagne.
Thank you, Mark. I appreciate that. Wow, man, 50. I remember. So when we hit 50,000 subs,
you've been with us for a hot minute.
You'll see this in the video later this week for the million sub special. When I hit 50,000 subs on the way to the airport, flying to. I think I was going to teach in Europe for a month, and we were on the way to the airport. And it hit as we're going over this bridge. We pull over to the side of the road before we got on the highway, like on this back country road, and film like, thank you, we did it. It's so awesome. 50,000, and that was in 2015. And it's just awesome. So thank you so much. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate it. Thank you for being a subscriber, member, everything is just awesome. Thank you to our members who really make a difference.
I was trying to say that like three times.
Our patrons and subscribe. Yeah, you all like your donations do make a difference. They do help us travel. We don't have very many sponsorships. We don't have any affiliate stuff right now. Like we literally, like, you want to support us, you can get the T-shirts that are there if you want to do that. I've done that forever, but your Patreon, your super chats, your super stickers, all those things make a really huge difference for us, because that helps us do what we do. Because for us to be as honest as this is, I mean,
people don't want to work with us.
People don't want to work with us. Like
we tell the truth.
We tell the truth to help you. So I just want to say thank you.
Also, our Patreon people, our patrons and our subscriber or YouTube members, they have created this amazing community, and it really started a lot during COVID, during our Whiskey and Wine Wednesdays. And these people have gotten together and they are friends. They like hang out together. They're like traveling together. And so it's not just about supporting us, it's that they support each other. It has become like this great community of people who just honestly want to travel and travel well. So it's pretty odd. I love our people. Thank you.
Thanks again, Bruins Goon. I like this. It's amazing how well your videos age. I thought you meant me. Damn. How well you've aged. Awesome. It's amazing how well your videos age. Even videos from 10 years ago still valuable advice. Yeah, and that's just it. I want this to be something, because like I have all these guidebooks back here, and the reasons why I'll choose like A Lonely Planet, Rick Steve, some of these other ones, because they have like good culture advice, site advice that is going to be helpful for a long time. That can help. And that's what I want videos to be. So if somebody finds a place they want to go, they can be there. They can know that we're giving them good advice that's going to be there. So the advice I give you on a new video is going to be helpful for a long time to help out. And that's what we've always tried to do. Listen. So anyway, thank you, Vegas VT. Thank you, Jeanette. I know the super sticker doesn't show up, but thank you so much. Thank you, Josh Boyd. If I haven't said thank you, sorry, I'm trying to.
We are very grateful.
We are very grateful. Thank you. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Mr. Floyd. Guten Tag, congrats from Potsdam. Potsdam, if you're in Berlin, great day trip. Go out to Potsdam, go see the palaces out there, the park there. Really nice time. That would be one of those things. I think it used to be the end of the S7 or an S75, Jake. I don't know if it's still the end of the S7 then.
Victoria says bring back Whiskey Wednesdays.
I think that's something we might do during the winter, actually. Because it's gonna be hard because I have 8 a.m. classes.
We'll lose all of our subs.
We'll lose our subs, but we'll
have early classes.
We have early classes, but we can still do. I think that's something, because I have the one big class, but I think that's something I want to get back to doing more of the lives, because I'll have more free time in the spring, so I can do that. It might not be it might be on our Wolters World Shorts channel, because I started doing a lot of lives over there. So if you want to know, we have Wolters World Shorts, which has like short tips and stuff and highlights of our videos, and that's where we put our like hotel reviews and flight reviews and all those things, because I want to keep Wolter's World as like the do's and don'ts of travel, the culture shocks, the loves and hates, like travel advice, longer forms. I want that to be this, because I know when people watch the shorts, they watch little things, but if you want more in-depth information, I want this to be that channel that you can go to and you can trust. So I want to help out. Thank you, Mark. Great name, by the way. Everyone stared at me. Well, thank you. Sorry, Darren. Especially in Germany. Thank you, Nomads in Asia. Jeff, so I got the Mistakes of Germany is coming out. Just filmed that. That's coming out in a couple weeks. And then I'm getting back to Germany to film a bunch of new stuff. I got 2 Germany trips actually coming up. And so there'll be a lot more Germany stuff. I think next summer we're going to have, because I'm going to go next summer too. So next summer's got a big influx of new Germany content as well. Chris Bates in the house. Oh, Sue, he beats you. He's got 41 months. There you go. So we have that. Let's see. Jack, I love the city of York. I have a bunch of videos that will be coming out from there. I was there earlier this year. I have a lot of tip videos I filmed there. I love going there. York's great. Chester's great. Liverpool, underrated. Definitely worth going to. Dankeschön aus Berlin. Well, aus Milan to Berlin. Congratulate. Thank you, CK. Thank you. Thank you, Laura. Laura, sorry, my sister-in-law's Laura. She says that was something. Thank you, Lord. Started watching you guys before my first annual trips in 2000. I remember that because we remember you when we were talking. Getting to know you just made it even better on multiple levels. Thank you. And thank you. I'm glad because Laura's been on a lot of trips since then, and it's been awesome to be a part of that. Thank you, Jack. Thank you, Princess Honeybell. Thank you, Neil. I appreciate it. Thank you, Raven Strike Studios. Thank you. I mean, this is the thing. It's not just us. It's you all. It's just thank you, everybody. Yeah, Tyler Kugel. I haven't took a look at flights on America because they had some issues in time. Yeah, no, I had issues with American before. I had issues with United before, so we stopped flying them. I had issues with Delta. We didn't fly with Delta for years because not him, but when his brother was a baby,
they made me cry.
They made her cry. We're like, we're done.
It made me
like
cry.
that's one thing. It's like I think Delta's made the mistake is we've all put them on this pedestal for so long that honestly, the last couple of years their service has gone down. It's not as good as it used to be, and so that's why we started looking and talking. Is it really worth it to do it all the time? Because the money side of it, and now with making it basically, we don't care if you fly with us.
Yeah, we went from platinum medallion and like we won't,
who knows?
Because we flew with them a lot, and now we're not.
Yeah. So, thanks, Lionel. I appreciate it. Thank you, Jennifer. I appreciate it. Final Israel video. Yes, so I've got Israel video coming. We've got the don'ts of Israel is going to be there. The love and hates Israel. The scams of Israel. Do I feel safe going to Israel? Yes. What else? There's the don'ts of Tel Aviv. Don'ts of Jerusalem.
Food too.
Oh yeah, I got a food of Israel video.
Gosh, the food. Israel and Jordan this summer, like Israel, Palestine, Jordan, Malta, Greece, we ate like kings, and I didn't gain a single pound. I mean, the food was
I didn't either,
good.
actually, which is surprising. I maintained.
We also walked like 10 to 12 miles a day.
Maintained. Yes, we did that. Oh, actually,
expect to be very.
I averaged on my little step counter. It was something like averaging almost 18,000 steps a day. So,
and that's the average. I mean, there were days we definitely did more than that.
Yeah, there was days that we were literally in the van. So
we were literally in the van.
Thanks, Christopher. Thanks, Shady. Thanks, Jose.
Dog out. I'm gonna check on water.
Thanks, I'm not lamb not. That's not. Or I am not. I don't know. Whatever you prefer. Thank you, Alan. Congrats. Yeah, we've got some more Texas stuff coming, so I'm glad I could help out with those. It's a champagne. Yeah, exactly. Don't I look younger? Yeah. Yes. Don't mind that salt here with just look at the pepper. Just look at the pepper. Thanks, buddy. I brought my toothbrush. Thank you. I'm glad the videos are useful.
His toothbrush.
Thank you, Nadia. Thank you, Blaze, and thanks, Yaiv. Thank you, Amy.
Over there, Chris.
Midwest Fall is there. Thank you. My favorite time of the year, Johnson's would be summer. Mine would be Christmas. Floyd, love you too. Thank you.
It's so cold.
The whale, remember Alan, the whale still is right here. And on my NHL 94. Because I keep playing. I love the fact because it's like people going up and down on the thing over there. Thank you. Thank you. Heading to Edinburgh. Top 5 must do. You got to walk the mile, roll a mile. You got to do that. 1. I don't know if you want to go up the Arthur's Seat. That's a pretty big hike, but go into some of the Harry Potter shops. Those are kind of fun. They're super touristy, but they're super fun to do. Hit up one of the pubs, not on the mile. Like go farther out. Go to Green Market. It's Green Market, and that's where the cool vintage shops are. If you want to meet some locals, there's some
super cool vintage shops, y'all. I got some beautiful clothes there.
Yeah, there's some
expensive too.
And try the haggis balls as a starter. Don't have to anymore. Just have the haggis balls for a starter to try it out. Adrian, thanks for the super chat, my friend. Hey, Mark, I'm studying abroad in Spain right now. Hashtag jelly, Mark. And your videos help so much. Been watching for 6 years, so still love your videos. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Have a good time studying abroad, Adrian. Sadly, I've got more Spain videos coming, but you're already there, so they'll be coming out later. So hopefully I'll get some out before your trip so I can help you out. But I know you're having a great time.
Are there little bubbles in your water?
So when am I coming to the Basque Country? That is a good question. That is on the table. I was supposed
Next
to go.
summer we're talking about that
area.
So
there's and I want to do both the Spain and France.
It's early, y'all, on a Saturday. I look really bad. I just realized when I look.
Morning, Cat.
I'm so pretty.
Thank you, Julie. Another long-time awesomer. Ooh, Burn is nice. Burn is underrated. Portsmouth's very nice. Isle of Wight. Yes, that's one of my buddies that live there. Like, you got to try that. What is everyone's favorite candy? Thank you for the super chat.
Haribo Kinder Fro Erwachsen Benzo.
See, mine would be back in the day. It was Nibs. The little chopped up Twizzler things. But now my favorite.
Nibs,
now
weirdo.
it's the Christmas dots. They're only red and green with the white caps on. That's my favorite.
But hang on, wait. So really, Reese's Easter eggs. Those are the very best. But
be safe, Laura.
Secondly, probably Haribo. What's your favorite
Thank you,
candy,
Brian.
love? I'm thinking. You're thinking? Don't think too hard. It's early. You don't want to break your brain.
Kat, thank you for sticking around with us for so long. That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you, chemistry doctor. I hope you have some chemistry. Awesome. Yeah, Victoria, that's been one of my worries about American Airlines being a husky traveler, a fluffy traveler. So that's why actually I stopped. One of the reasons why I stopped flying back in the day is like, that's not comfortable. But I'm trying to get thinner. Well, less fluffy.
You are getting very much thinner.
I'm trying.
Natasha,
been one.
That's pretty cool.
Since I was in high school, and I've been already graduated high school. Thank you, Natasha.
That's cool.
I will cheers to you.
Yeah, I love that. I love when.
And I'll spill on myself for you.
You have a hole in your lip.
Apparently.
Let me see. Where is it? Oh, I fixed it. I'm so proud of you.
Thanks, baby. Oh, hey, by the way, I wanted to show you all, if you want to grab some, to celebrate today, where'd it go? We have our million sub morning. So there's there's t-shirts, we've got hoodies, we've got some other gear that you can go to. The links down below. This is the back of the shirt. The front has the Wolters logo on it. But I thought that would be something fun we could do and show people. Multiple colors too, I believe. Royal blue. Let's go for maybe a red. If you've got kids, I actually made sure I put one in gold. This is the color we used to put our kids in all the time so we could see them when we travel. So like, there they are. Because little kids don't care what they wear. So if I can see them, it's easier to find them. So we have that. I just put this together this morning just for something to celebrate. I know there'll be other more advanced merch later on, but it was time to put something out. I wanted just something special for today to put that out. So if you want to grab something, the link is in the description below. You can go there. There's a link going by, but I have that. It's also in the pinned comment. So if you want to click on the pinned comment, you can go there and grab a shirt. The pricing, that is what Teespring charges. They have theirs and they put it on there. So I just did what they told me to do. So I had that. Don't make fun of the designs. I did it myself. Joss was like, well, we could. I was like, it's too late. I already launched it. So Joss will come up with cool designs in the future. But this is something I wanted for this million sub morning. I know I have mine in the royal blue and the black. So I have those two already. I'm trying to lose weight. I'm down about 40 pounds since the end of the summer travel. So if you see my Greece videos, you'll be like, round head to this. Actually, right now, I've actually gotten down to skinnier. I'm no longer morbidly obese. I'm only obese now, so that's a plus. But actually, the lowest I've been since early 2015, so before the Iceland videos. So that's been a while. And Liam's here to hang out. So hold on, I'll switch back to the. There's Liam. So Liam, what's some of your more favorite travels over the years? Do you remember? Or are you too tired? You're like, I don't want to be here. Why are you talking to me?
Tell me what you're playing, because people have kids that want to travel too.
I'm tired. I woke up 12 minutes ago.
Can you see the teenager come? So Liam, inquiring minds want to know, what have been some of your own favorite travels or memories or annoyances of Wolter's World over the years? Thank you, everybody, by the way. When you think about that, I'll say thank you, Michael. I'm glad you've been sticking with me since Miami. Had a good time when I was down there. That was a fun trip. Watch out when they tell you they'll upsell you all the time in Miami. Be careful, because those upsells are insanely expensive. Costa Rica was your favorite? So why did you enjoy that? Because the nature. Oh, the lizards. You like the lizards. All those things, the iguanas and everything that were there. So it was a good time. Dine Out Chef. Your videos for covering Germany helped some of my choice to go study there back in 2016. I'm now currently in Hamburg. Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad I can help out. That's cool. Hello. Oh, Puerto Rico. I got stuff to put up my donuts of Puerto Rico and the eats of Puerto Rico. I did not eat all the food I talked about. I literally have like 20 foods and drinks to have when you're in Puerto Rico. And there's 2 I don't have. So I'm trying to figure out how to get the visuals for that. So luckily I got my coquito. I got coquito coming. One of my friends, her family is from Puerto Rico, and so they make coquito every Christmas. So I'm they're getting ready to make it this year's batch. I know it's September, and it's like Hobby Lobby. They already got the Christmas stuff out. So once I get the video of that, we'll have it in there. Jonathan, thank you so much for the super chat. Now, Liam, let's see. We're gonna go down to see where go Polonia Mare for beaches, like a beach. I love that place for Italy for SL. That's what I love. Well, let's see. Congrats. Thank you so much, Denise. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, you want to look at thinner any videos. I haven't filmed anything since I've lost some weight, but I still got a long way to go. Sam, what was your first, Liam, what was our first big sub count that made you feel like we were getting somewhere?
100,000.
100,000 for Liam. For me, it was the 50,000 mark when I hit that going over the bridge to get on the highway. I'm like, we got to go over and do something and say thank you. That was my big moment there. Eric, good to see you, buddy. Thanks for joining us. Eric has been with us for a long time. I'm going to pour a glass to Eric and all those who have been here forever, whether it's been since 5,000 subs, 500,000 subs, or since 1,000,005 subs. Thank you, everybody. Happy travels.
1,016.
I know, but maybe they're the one that just happened. So the 1,016 subscriber. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. Flash, I appreciate it. Those kind of things mean the world to me. The support you all show us and how much support you've shown us over the years is just unbelievably.
Do you want mayonnaise or butter?
Yes, I'd like to see the Shut Up Mark t-shirt. Your number one customer would probably be Jocelyn. Yeah, so Jocelyn was just commenting that she does not have any Wolters World shirts. I'm like, I got you every time, but apparently they've all disappeared. So I will be ordering her a new Shut Up Mark t-shirt. So I'm getting a shirt for her for the Shut Up Mark one. I don't think I should have the Shut Up Mark one. I might get the hashtag fellow travelers. But there's all those things there. Also, I did put a hat in there and a cup and pint glasses and stuff. Oh, Liam, this is a question for you with the awesome name. Wasted 3 seconds reading my username. Liam, how do you tell your classmates your travel stories without making them instantly jealous?
I don't talk about the travel.
He doesn't talk about the travel. Neither does his brother. Though poor Caleb, when he was in first grade, he got in trouble because the first day of class, like, tell you about yourself. And he's like, oh, I spent the summer. And let's see, I think that summer we went to like 12 countries, and so he was like, yeah, I was in Italy and Switzerland and France. And the teacher in the middle of class, first day, new kid at school, he's like, don't lie in class. So he comes out after school, he's in tears. I'm like, buddy, what's wrong? He's like, my teacher told me I was a liar. I told the truth about traveling. And I'm like, wait, what? And he told me what happened. I went straight to the teacher and I'm like, yeah, we travel for a living. Like, this is what we do. She's like, oh, I'm so sorry. And I'm like, you need to apologize to him. And I wanted to apologize in front of the class. The whole class didn't think he was a liar. So yeah, but Liam is having poached eggs on toast. Very nice. Oh, so
Look how
good.
pretty they are.
That
Wait,
is-
hang on. Y'all, look
Thanks.
at I finally got it. Oh, you can't see
Don't
the lights.
fall.
I won't.
Yeah, I can see them sliding. There you go.
Okay. Do you see how pretty
You're
the
getting
shape
water
is?
on the computer.
I did not.
Oh, you didn't. It just looked like you were going to.
I finally got it. So the shape is perfect. I'm very particular about that.
Bouncy, bouncy.
Thank you, Kate. I appreciate that for grabbing the shirt. Also, thank you. Thank you.
Please. Mm.
Thank you for being a member for so long and supporting us. And so this coming year, so as you said, so I've lost 40 pounds. I got to lose another, 70 or 80, 100, 5, whatever. No.
Seems
wanna
like
lose
I
them.
want a million sub shirt.
I will get you. I only made this shirt, like, I'm no joke. I was making the shirt 15 minutes before we got on today because I'm like, I want to have something to celebrate because this is a special day. So I made it, and it was literally got it up. So I have, because I got mine ordered. I got ordered that you want to shut up, Mark. Liam, yes. I feel like
a million sub one.
I'll go. Okay, I think we can go on in order. It's not a big deal. It's right there. But I'm just, it's just crazy. Sorry. Love from Greece. Thank you.
Efkaristo Puli. Philadelphia.
Rank Hamburg, Berlin, Cologne in the order favorite. Berlin
Cologne.
1.
Berlin.
Berlin
Hamburg.
1. Cologne 2. Now, see, if I have to rate as a traveler, Berlin, Cologne, and Bonn,
Oh.
and then Hamburg.
Yeah.
But if I was going to go party, it is Berlin, Hamburg, Cologne. But Cologne's still good. Those are like the three. Those are actually maybe some people like seeing it, but
I think I like Cologne better than Berlin only because it's smaller and like a little bit easier. But I do love Berlin. Like the museums are amazing.
I know.
Holy shnikes, where did all that come from?
That's a different thing.
Oh, okay. Dang.
So let's see. Liam's eating his stuff and spilling egg everywhere. So
Let me get you an app.
Whiskey Tornado. So Lance did his best to get me in shape many years ago, and he did a great job. Unfortunately, I stopped working out with him, and then I turned into a fluff ball. But Lance, I'm now 40 pounds under where I was with you, my friend. So you can imagine what Lance had to deal with back in the day. But if you are interested in whiskey, bourbon, any kind of stuff, Whiskey Tornado is a website to go to, is a YouTube channel to follow. Lance is a great guy, does lives, talks with people about whiskey and bourbon. Wife's wonderful, 2 great daughters as well. So check him out. I mean, he just does a whiskey. He doesn't have his kids drink the whiskey. Maybe he does now. I don't know. But you can go sub and go find out, and you'll see.
I mean, if he's Spanish, his kids are probably drinking the
The
whiskey.
16 really like it. Yes, that's true.
14 German.
Ooh, really?
Quick Trip, Phil. Phil, I do enjoy Quick Trip when I'm going to Wisconsin. Not gonna lie to you.
I have a Quick Trip T-shirt.
Yep.
Weird, I like
We have the. I have a. No, that
Come and go. I have a come and
I
go
know because they
t-shirt.
didn't have because I was a lot bigger than I. They did not have my size. They're probably still on my size. I said, "Where's to go?"
I have
Where's to
gas
go?
station. Oh, and I have Piggly Wiggly, some gas stations and grocery store T-shirts.
Yeah.
I never
So
wear T-shirts.
Liam, Sam says you're a smart kid for not saying it. We were asked when we heard Ireland officially join the recession and stupidity. They told their colleague they went to Switzerland, and obviously kids made fun of them. So there's that.
No.
Jen says, "Good job, congratulations on quite the achievement on
Thank
your
you.
thing."
Thank you, Jen, because really getting pretty poached eggs is difficult.
Marvel
Of
Disney,
course.
thank you so much.
Marvel.
Same, especially the movies. Well done, Mark, to your family. Love from Australia. Going to the U.S. next year. Your video's been helpful. Awesome.
Cool.
So, Sir Chunky Ben. So, I'm going to have a lot more U.S. video, well, a lot of Midwest and U.S. videos coming out this winter. So, we're going to have stuff from Arizona. We're going to have stuff from the South. We're going to have stuff from the Northeast. So, there's Midwest. So, we're going to have a lot more U.S. stuff to help you out. Also, some more things. So, send me a DM about ideas. And all of you, ideas for videos for the U.S. because I want to help travelers here because during COVID, we traveled around the U.S. a lot, made videos, Montana, from Florida to Idaho. We did a bunch of texts. We were all over. And we want to do more because those videos, I've seen those have really resonated a lot with international travelers coming to the U.S. that they're like, I didn't know what to expect because all they see online is all this horrible news. And I'm like, look, there's stuff you need to know. And so we've tried to do that to really help people get there. So there's
I
that.
love traveling America.
Honor Jen, thank you. I'm really hoping excited to come back to Iceland so I can congratulate you in person. Also, I want to say that I missed the Love and Hates video. I don't do as many of those now because they morphed into the things. However, I am redoing our old Love and Hates. So Love and Hates to look forward to in the future. Some new ones. Love and Hate of Israel, going to Israel. Then some redoing Love and Hates of Portugal, Love and Hates of Lisbon, Love and Hates of France, Love and Hates of Italy is coming soon.
Yeah,
Actually, I might have that one come out at Christmas time because right now people are in their full fall modes. They're not thinking about traveling so much.
Right.
So I might focus on some more like
we
like
should do
London
like Love
stuff.
and Hates of the SEC because that's the only football that counts.
Yes, we could do that. I think that might be more of a Walters World Shorts too. Maybe you can have a synergy with SEC Shorts. Matt.
Oh, let's talk to Matt.
Matt Mitchell. Another good
Matt
channel.
Mitchell.
Matt Mitchell from used to be on it's a Southern thing. Now he's his own channel.
He's got his own.
He's got his own thing. He's hilarious. Go
hilarious.
find him. He's hilarious guy. If you want jokes about the South, Matt Mitchell's channel is the one to go to. Just look up "Bless Your Rank" and look. There'll be someone. You'll see him on the Southern thing one, but find his channel. So he goes by like AL Ostrich, Alabama Ostrich on Instagram.
He's
Funny guy.
hilarious,
Yeah.
super hilarious, and also his stuff on American SEC football is just, oh my gosh, in stitches at least once a week watching that.
Is Savannah still your favorite city?
Absolutely. Yeah, I lived in Savannah. I've lived in a lot of places, and Savannah's the one I call home because that's where my heart resides. Other than with you and the children.
Thank you.
I don't really, I mean, this isn't home. This is just where I stay.
Yeah, as I said, nice job with the eggs, Jocelyn.
Thank you, merci.
Yeah, that was. I think that's the beginning when Caleb started to like wonder about the travel because now he's like, don't put me in the videos. He's like,
We can put old pictures
videos.
or old videos.
So
of
like
his
that's why you
little.
never see 17-year-old Caleb in the videos because he's like, please don't. So we try
So
not
we
to.
try really hard to make sure his face is not in them.
Yeah, so that's why like it's kind of if you ever watched the Ozzy Osbourne show, The Osbournes, there was actually another kid that lived there at the time and she didn't want to be in the show, so she only went like twice in all the seasons. So
And I get that. I mean, we respect his desire to have some privacy. So Meadow.
Jocelyn lived in the South for a very long time, but she was born in the Midwest, then grew up in the Southwest, and then became a true Southerner living in Savannah for a number of years.
Well, and then in between that, my summers were all
Thank
spent
you.
in northern Minnesota. So I'm just a mess.
Thank you, Marvelous to see. Yeah, we're not going to Minnesota in the winter. Yeah, we could. Just sub to Whiskey Tornado. Yeah, no, if you like whiskey, it's worth going on there.
That's cool. I'm so glad.
Wisconsin loves you both. So I had a good time. So we had a fun time with Wisconsin. So we dropped the boys off at camp up there, and we ended up staying for a few more nights.
At Lake Geneva.
At Lake Geneva.
Geneva Lake.
Geneva Lake is the lake, but
Right.
Lake Geneva is the town. And it's funny because they're like, that's only where fibs go. I'm like, well, yeah, we're fibs. And it's bad word, Illinois, bad word. So like friendly Illinois buddies, but not friendly or buddies. But we have
What did you know?
we have a Don'ts of Wisconsin that it's done very well. It's got 100,000 views in the first 2 weeks. And we actually have an Eats of Wisconsin on our Walters World Eats channel.
Go get.
Josh is trying to
paper
keep the
towel,
dog
please.
from eating.
Liam dripped a little egg, and the dog is licking it off the table. Because our dog's head is the same level.
So
as
Eric
the
B,
table.
new shirts they are. For those who want
Eric.
to get a new shirt, there's t-shirts, there's hoodies. I went for the premium hoodie because I remembered last time when I used them, their premium hoodie was actually comfortable. The other one was like not as comfortable, so I went for that one.
Can you buy
There's the bowler hat, not bowler hat, but the like sun hat. I needed that for myself because I keep frying my head.
Hey, let's talk about how Eric B is an amazing
Yes.
commentator on travel. But Eric, I love your posts on Facebook because we're Facebook friends about football. Like you got good insight, man, and I appreciate it.
Yeah, and if you want to know, go to Eric Travel Adventures with Eric B. Go to his site. You can go see his channels because he travels all around the U.S., goes around the world, gives you his perspective on things, and he's like, here's just like where we're here. We're trying to eat this food. We're trying to see this site. He does a good job with this. It's really fun to check out. And he does a lot of premieres too. So like it'll say what is going to come out. So you can be there. He's commenting at the same time. I like to hop on too, so I'll comment too when it first comes out. So if you want to actually get to know him, you can he's one you can get to meet while his videos are premiering. So check him out.
Okay, let's talk about this. West Virginia is like an amazing flippin' state. It's absolutely one of the most beautiful, and it gets a bad rap for whatever reason. The newest U.S. National Park is there, and we had a great time there a couple of years ago.
Brigadier, it's a person on a bike.
He's allowed to ride.
People can have bites.
The
People can
dog
have
thinks anything he sees is his territory.
Yeah. So if
There's
you're gonna come rob
there's
us,
no one out there.
if
There's
you're
nothing to rob.
there's nothing to
Unless
rob.
you want some books.
Yeah, if you want books, like,
Oh my God! Nobody take my books.
which is funny
Oh, it's a
because
baby in a stroller.
because this is more my side because there's all the travel books, language books, investment business books, the kids books, her books,
My books are like
which is funny because I make fun of the library, but I'm like, oh wait, that's actually mostly like half the books.
you've got a good chunk.
I got a third.
Yeah, I don't think you have a third.
I do love
Mark has a whole section. I'm gonna brag on my husband for
yeah,
just
the whole
a minute.
section of the original Garfield books.
Okay, so I'm just gonna say this: my husband has a whole section of nonfiction books that are all in different languages.
It's on her side.
It's on my side because they're pretty books. But I mean, y'all, like, we have books over there in Portuguese, in Italian, in Spanish, and German. And he gets really upset when I say these things. But my husband is flipping brilliant, and I just need to share that with the world because I'm proud of you and I love you.
I love you too.
And I get to brag about you because
Thank you, babe.
I'm your wife.
Someone asked if we're going to be in Munich for Oktoberfest. No. Part of my healthy
It's
kick.
September. We
yeah,
should be there.
We should be. It's already going
like,
on right
this
now.
week.
So I'm not going to be there for that now. For it, I'm going to be there for the Christmas markets. So we're going to be back
Look
there
at
for Munich
Ricky's
for that.
celebrating. He wants some.
He wants some.
Can you make that? Look at what the dog's doing right now. Can you make it do that? Look at this. I think he wants my champagne.
He's like, yeah. He's like, he's a pointer.
Somebody screen cap that for me. Because I mean,
He's a pointer. I need alcohol. I need alcohol. So we're gonna be turning. We're gonna take Brig to AA later today. He obviously has a problem.
oh my God. Do you want this cork? Do you want the
No,
cork?
we do not get that cork. So, KW has a good. What was your biggest concern becoming a digital nomad, and how did you get over it? Congrats from Toronto, Canada. Toronto, fantastic city, people. Like,
Fun.
go. It's fun. Great museums. Hog Elephant's fantastic. The food. Oh my God. K Dubs. I'm hashtag jelly because you got good food. So for those of you who know, I have a video on like things people don't talk about being a digital nomad. It's got, I don't know, 200,000 views or whatever, 150, because I kept seeing all these people really hyping up the digital nomad life, which can be really fun, but no one, and I've done it. We've done it. But the thing is people don't talk about some of the tough parts about like the loneliness. Because if you ever notice, whenever there's a digital nomad get together, a lot of people come to it because the digital nomads are so lonely because they don't have any friends. You're in a new town. It's hard to meet people. And think about it, anywhere you go in the world, meeting those first few friends is the toughest thing. So imagine having to go through that every single time you move, and that makes it tough. And so you try to find. I tell people, look, go do things you do at home. If you're a gym person, go join a gym. You'll make friends there. If you like comic books, find a comic book store and just keep going. Even if you don't buy anything, you'll meet people when you're in there, right?
With like interests.
With like interests. You know, architecture. Find an architectural club.
When we moved to Portugal, I joined an international women's club. I thought it was going to be kind of like junior league. It wasn't. It was coffee and tea. But I met some really interesting women. And weirdly, the woman that I spent the most time with from that group was 32, 30, something like that. She was how old, like maybe 65. She was this, so I'm not terribly tall. She was like 6 foot tall, a Danish woman, and she was 65, and we had the most stuff in common, whatever. And we would go out running around to museums together and things, and that was fun.
Kansas City does have really great architecture.
Yes, it does.
Very underrated city. And they
Excuse my
finally
reach.
have a good airport. So my video I need to like, if I'm going to edit that part out because they have a new airport now.
I'm going to Kansas City in a few weeks.
Oh, you are?
I am.
You can do some new updates for me. We should go to this, like, if you go at Christmas time when they light
going to
up the
baseball game.
plaza. Oh yeah, your own thing. So the plaza, that's really nice.
Big fan of baseball.
Yes, Eric, do that. So Sam, I did do a new Love and Hates of Ireland, and I need to do a new Love and Hates of Dublin specifically because that's where the prices and like that's where the issues really are. That's why I tell people like, look, Dublin's not as great as it used to be. So.
Hey, let's talk about that because you mentioned hotel prices. So hotel prices in the US, by the way, are slated to go down next year. So if you are coming to the US or if you are already here, keep track of that and maybe watch what's going on, because I've seen things where they're sort of predicting like 25 to 30% less than they've been in the last few years. So check that out. Maybe it's time for everybody to come to the US.
True. It could be. So we have, there's so many people that have been saying nice things. So I have, can you put that over there?
Katzikata.
Put that over a second. So I've got this computer looking at some people's stuff, and what's showing up on the actual feed is different than what I'm seeing. So I'm going to read off some thank yous from this feed over here because so many people are here. So I just want to go up here because I didn't get to say thank you to everybody. So Nina, Brian, Nina, Andrew, Joe, Eric, KJ around the world, K-Dubs, Promethean Healing, Eric B, Sam, Wasted 3, and Sosa, Michael, 3D Science, and Jen.
Did that say Aunt Susan?
Vanguard.
Is that my Aunt Susan?
No, it's not your Aunt Susan.
That'd be funny.
Sarah, Cheyenne, Joe, Chris, Naveen. There's so many people. Ryan, Shez, Caleb, Liam. Love you. Kathy, William, Bar, Bill, Frank, Brian, Tommy, Jay Davis, and Sassa, Brian, Sue. There's so many people, so many thank yous. T008, Cat Works to Wonder, Joseph Brown, Peg Captain again. Thank you again. JC again. Sam, Tony, Alessandra, thank you so much. From Brazil, Giovia Travel. Even the AI, even the bots are saying congrats. So Ricky Bobby, hey, you're not first.
Thank you.
You're not first. You're the last one to get to 1 million. So thank all those thank yous. I just want to say thank you.
Look at all that.
Jen, I know. But
that's kind of amazing.
None of us showed up. None of us showed up. Yes.
Somebody on there said something about Malta. Y'all, we went to Malta this summer, and holy cow, was it fun. So
Liam really liked it.
That was a surprise for me. I've wanted to go to Malta for like 100 years because they have this historic preservation program that Jocelyn wants to do for a master's degree.
Do it. I'll ask my boss. Can I do online teaching for 2 years, please?
Yeah, so I can move to Malta and get a master's degree.
Go for it. Do it. I'll come visit.
Anyway, Malta is so cool, y'all. And there were like no tourists. I mean, truly, I felt like we were the only tourists there were Maltese, like moving around between the islands and stuff. It was so cool, and you should absolutely, enjoy that.
Hey, Michael,
there's a dog walking.
DM me. Well, so DM me. You have the right information. Like, write me and send me that article, please. I'd like to hear about that because people complaining about travel. That's not fair because some of us are blessed and are able to travel. Some people aren't able to travel. It's like showing the world and seeing the world and helping to understand other people. It's a great thing.
Did you see that he said it was written by an Illinois?
Oh, I know.
Prof? Go find that.
That's why I want to know because I'll be like
that person too. You know what? We will have them over for dinner.
Yes.
And I'll fix their brain.
Well, if they don't travel, they probably won't leave their house and come all the way out to the boondocks where we live.
Yeah. Well, I'll fix their brain.
Yes. It's
okay because you know what? Travel is the one thing that I can guarantee will open your mind more than anything else. Yeah. Caleb is 17. Holy shoot. Yes, y'all.
And Shania, he's right for his, yes. And that's why we do it. Like it's his privacy. Once
our children get to decide those
so
things
once he decided it, he's fine. And he told me, he's like, look, when I'm little, it's fine. So he kind of made the break as like 13, 14. Basically, because he looks like you saw him now, he looks like a young man. You know, he's like, when I look like a kid.
He sounds like a man.
Yes. And he's got the.
Just stop it. If he sees this, he is going to shoot you.
No, but dude, you saw him. He's like, I mean, you catch him, but he's like I'm like, damn, dude, you work out. Like he's a man. He's a man now, and so he's like, when I'm a kid,
he's still my baby.
Yes, he always will be your baby. That's why they're your children.
Yeah.
He's a good kid. He's a good kid. Love him to death. But I can't tell him that in person. Well, you can tell him in person, just not in front of people.
All of you guys.
You all have kids. You all know.
Who have had teenagers. Holy cow, it is the most rewarding and also scary and hard time of your life, I think. Yeah.
Sarah Phil's been on us for a while. Sarah's awesome. Congrats on such an awesome accomplishment. Come back to Northern California. Let's do it with the kids as well. Sacramento, Tahoe. And I have teenagers too. Oh, so we'll leave the teenagers at your house because we'll just get the Wi-Fi code.
We'll leave all the kids at home and then we adults will go out.
Do's and don'ts of Burning Man. Bring a kayak. Oh, I shouldn't laugh because I think Some people actually got that was.
That
there
was
was-
rough on some people.
Yeah, I think that.
Yeah.
Well, that's one of those things. Those events like that. Like you have like I tell my 7-year-old, like if you're gonna go to a party, if you're gonna go to a concert, you're gonna, like what is your
Have a
out?
wingman
Have a wingman,
or
but
a
also
wingwoman.
yeah, and know your exits. It's like Jason Bourne. I know all the ways out, or you know like how to get out of everything. Because like how do I get out of here? Like because
Well-
I've had it before. Like in Peru, I was on a street in Peru, and all of a sudden, literally hundreds of people start running around a corner. I'm like, what's going on? And a person out like a tank comes around the corner. I'm like, oh crap! And I knew it was like, okay, this is my way out. So I'm like taking off.
But we have also talked about that with our kids all the way through life because we have instilled in them safety things for just spatial awareness. Like what's going on around you? What are the people looking like around you? Do they look angry? If they look angry, you should probably go the other way. You know, don't go down the dark alley if it feels threatening, but it's okay to go down a dark alley if you know you don't. It's just a whole bunch of old grandmas sitting out there. That's a big thing that we've taught our children all the way through life, and God help us. I hope that it has sunk in.
So Chris does for years. Our gifts to each other is our next trip. We don't do physical gifts anymore. Travel is our gift to each other and ourselves. Yeah,
Chris, that's pretty much all we've ever done.
no, they do it. They do it. No, no. I've cleaned their rooms. Like
How about-
our basement is
That is
full
a
of
gift
toys.
to me.
They're toys.
No, when you clean their
Oh.
rooms,
Yeah, she didn't go in their rooms.
but well, their rooms are theirs and they can be a mess, but the public rooms need to be clean. So
College visit. You'll notice the theme in some of my upcoming U.S. trips. College towns will be on there.
I'm not ready. Hang on. So on that, what was Chris's comment that made me think of something else? I think I've had too much champagne, y'all.
Well, luckily we don't have to go anywhere for 3-4 hours, so we're
Many
fine.
moons.
Yes, Eric Bean, situation awareness. That's what I tell everybody.
Yes, it's
You'd be
huge.
surprised how many people.
People look it up, read up on it, learn it. You know.
See, this is what this is what I told you all about. Like live feeds, we don't do so great. So we started in the 80s? No, the 70s. We started in the 70s. Took us 20 minutes to get into the millions to like 112, and it's been 4 since then because they keep going up.
I have 9 DMs on Messenger. I don't know if they're on our Wolters World page or my page, and I've got a whole bunch on Instagram
Well, here's the thing.
too.
My mom isn't even on here. Break my heart. Nick P wrote me. Thanks, buddy. Yes.
Thanks, Nick. And
So-
I've got a bunch on Instagram and whatever. I have a feeling that we're gonna be listening. We're gonna in the next 2 days we'll be answering a whole
Just
lot.
no,
of
thank you.
questions. We appreciate y'all so much.
So yes. Thank you, Ben. Congratulations, you're in this in full. I've learned a tremendous amount of knowledge from your info and travels. Thanks for all the content. I'm glad we could do
That's
this.
so cool.
It's been a fun trip. It's been a fun time. I can't say enough. Thank you, everybody, for what you've done for us. This is something special to get to 1 million subscribers. And I know, see, the thing is, YouTube's like, we want to make sure they're real. So I highly doubt. I'm gonna look on our dashboard and see if they have like. I don't think that you can get your gold play button is available yet.
Hey, maybe.
I don't know.
I mean,
Go
it
to YouTube
already
Studio.
says 1 million.
Podcast. No, okay. So here's the news YouTube has for me. Podcasts are now on YouTube Music. Guideline warnings update. I don't have to worry about that. Try a trend. Share your links to your audience. New creator app. No, nothing. Leverage your
Nothing about, hey, well done, congrats.
Yeah,
That's okay.
nothing
'Cause you
yet.
know what? I don't care what YouTube has to say. I care what y'all have to
That's
say.
right, because we're helping you.
And I love your positivity. And
Yeah.
thanks for that.
And that's one thing we always try to do. Like that's one thing in my videos. I always want to be positive, because,
But honest.
but honest.
Because
But
some things in
and
life aren't
that's one of the
positive.
things the brands that don't want to work with us don't realize you can still be positive, but be honest about things. And like that's why people know things don't work. It's like, yes, McDonald's is actually tasty, but yeah, some of it's not very healthy.
But their ice cream machine never works.
Yeah, I mean
It's a thing.
It's enough things that people are like, I don't know. We'll get the Frosty that always works.
Y'all chocolate frosties. Ding,
I'm
ding.
sorry. I'll give Wendy's the Baconator because that's a great sandwich, but their fries are straight trash.
Oh, they got new ones. And you know what?
Oh,
Hey,
yeah, okay,
what?
now they're not trash, they're garbage.
Here's the deal. Their French fries are only for scooping up Frosty. And if you don't agree with me, I have bad things to say.
So yesterday I bought the kid. So when I got my 1 and M balloon, if there's a Wendy's right in front of the place, and I was like, I thought like because we were like getting a lot of subs really quickly, like in the 800s, like in the 700s, 800s, like it can happen tonight. Yeah, I'm like I don't have time to cook.
Well, he was so sad last night. He was like, "It's not gonna happen tonight," and then he's like, "Well," and he wasn't
Look, we're
sad.
still going.
He was sad because it's gonna happen at 3:00 in the morning, and we're not gonna be awake for it because we're old.
I know. It's like if we didn't have a wedding today, I'm like I could stay up and drink all night long and make this happen. Anyway, thank you, Paolo.
God, I look so bad. Y'all,
Friesland, another. So on the coastline.
I haven't been there.
Well, I went to the coastline there. It's good
I
if you
have
want to.
been on part of it.
Okay, so if you want some like not overrun beach, but you don't care if it's super hot. Coast of the Netherlands, north coast of Germany, and Denmark, fantastic place to go for a nature coast. Like you can be on the beach and have nature there. Also, I really love of course you go farther. You can do the Finland, Sweden, Norway kind of stuff. That still gets even cold in the winter or in the summer. But like if you want to have some good, I'd recommend like
I
going
think
by
they get
Welsh
really
and stuff.
crowded up there too.
They don't get it.
I think they
never-
get more crowded than they do in the Netherlands and Denmark.
So Chris Frankie wants to throw out Wendy's fries and Frosty, the only way to eat their fries. Amen.
Yeah.
So I
Praise
forgot.
God, man.
Liam agrees too. Yesterday, so I got Caleb fries and Frosties yesterday. When his Frosty was done, he left the fries. He just literally like, I'm done. I'm like, dude, there's like a half a fry here.
You
It's like,
only use the fries for scooping the Frosty.
yeah. So
That's why
apparently,
they're so thick.
so for Caleb, a medium fry, only half a medium fry will go through an entire junior Frosty, and he was done.
You call them Junior Frosties?
What is that? What it's called?
I don't know. When I order them, I say, "May I
It's
have a
The teeny tiny. No, because
Frosty?"
I was like the junior kid one, and that was the lower because that.
I
there's no
asked for the
stuff.
teeny tiny Frosty, and then they're like,
Thanks, Mike.
Do you want whatever or chocolate?" I'm like, there is only chocolate in my world. You do not have the other kinds.
Thank you, Sarah. When our family decides we were traveling, we search for your videos. It helps our kids see and your kids travel the world.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
And that's what I try to do. It's funny because I've gone through, so I used to, I'll be honest with you, until about, 5 years ago? 5 years ago, I edited every single Wolters World video.
Oh, I don't even know if it's been 5.
Yeah, because then I hired a company, the first, and then they would cut it down, and then I'd do the editing over top. And then I was like, okay, I'll let you put some stuff in, like let them do the editing where they actually put the B-roll, and I'd tell them what
But
to
they
put
take
in.
out the ums and the ahs.
Yeah.
right?
And that group, they were like, they really made it a point, like they're just showing the tourist sites, and then they just use like stock footage. I'm like, I have my stuff. Don't use stock. There are some stock now because I can't get everything, but like it was like, don't. And I was like, people want to see our family in there. They want to see that it's family traveling. And like I ended up leaving our first editors. I mean, we were at video, no joke, 999. They did 999 videos with us. And I was like, I can't do this anymore. You guys, like, they've gone through so many editors that have quit on them, which tells me that they weren't good at their workers. And it was just like, I can't work with you guys anymore. Right. And they didn't even care. And actually, 2 of my former editors
from that company
actually personally hired them. So I support their families. Well, there's somewhere in the Philippines. Like, there's some good editors there. Like helping them out, and it's
So that's going to be a thing.
so shout out to Dane and John.
Yes,
and
we
you're
love
awesome.
You. Dane has been like, I feel like I've been
Dane
when
and
we
John,
do videos. I'm like, Dane. So when I screw this up, blah blah blah
yeah,
blah.
and
I've
John
been saying that for a
and
long
John
time.
because
John
Dane's
too.
John's been there. John was like when John left. Like I used to sneak like John, if you quit,
Let me know.
hook me up, like hook me up. And eventually I got like it was on LinkedIn or something. Like you watch all my videos, man. You know my email.
So here's what's going to happen. Someday, I hope in the next 2 years, we are going to go to the Philippines.
Yes,
and we're
because
gonna
I'm taking
see
all
them.
my Philippines
We're going
editors.
to dinner.
I'm taking them all to dinner. Taking them out whatever because they've been so awesome over the years. So
We should answer that question. Good question. So
have y'all done international travel with your puppy? We have a Golden Shepherd Dalmatian. Good sheepdog. German Shepherd.
okay, when we relocate abroad next year, she's going with us. Any tips? We're aware of
Passport. Get the dog a passport.
clearances, and that would be much appreciated. Yes, you can get your dog a passport. So there's all the stuff. We do
Where are you
not
moving
travel
to?
with our dog.
Because some countries literally have it where they'll send a thing telling you, like Germany is very big on people and their dogs, like they want to make sure your dog can come. And so they'll tell you there's a whole process and they'll go through.
So
German
first of all,
Shepherd
go
dog,
to the
okay.
State Department website for whatever country you're moving to. I had one of my old boyfriends, his sister got, I thought she was crazy. She got passports for her puppies. But she was living in France at the time, and coming back, for holidays or whatever. And hers were like little tiny things that she could put in a purse and carry them together. Our dog's 100 pounds, not quite as easy to take him with us. So we don't really do that. But so go to the State Department for that country as well as ours. And there's going to be a whole lot of stuff for the health, et cetera, and what's required here and what's required there, what you've already got, blah, 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 blah.
And I would, sorry.
Well, here's one thing that people don't think about, particularly if your dog is young. Food and water, when you change them suddenly, can cause a lot of upset tummy. Plus, you're flying, from the US to Europe or whatever. I mean, you're probably going to be at least 8 hours on a plane. So water, there is a thing with like mixing a little bit of your water with a little bit of the new place's water, and also food. So
it's tough getting the water.
Their tummies don't get. It is,
yeah.
But you need to look into that and see if you can
also
pack a liter or two in your checked baggage.
Yeah.
If you're moving, you can do that.
Also, there's some really good people that my brain is farting right now. Like they did an article with us years ago.
It's the shit.
True. I haven't drank for 2 months. I've lost 40 pounds. I haven't drank. I haven't eaten fast food. I haven't done anything bad. Well, nothing too bad. I don't know. Yes, I think the champagne's hitting me. But what
said that on the interwebs.
it happens. It's the interwebs. People see naughty things. Maybe we should have an OnlyFans. Look at my broken or my sprained ankle.
Just shut up.
I can show you that. Remember the people who like show us your feet? Seriously, some of our old lives. People like to show us your feet.
Asked to see our
Yeah.
feet. It's creepy.
Right on like
We have travel feet.
D-list YouTube celebrity. Anyway, sorry, but I would say definitely look up the airline and check the airline's history of that. Like look things up, because some airlines are better, so it's worth it to pay to fly on a better airline. And it could be the family goes on one and you and the dog go on another to make sure the dog is going to be the best taken care of. So, Nick P, my brother, I'll be flying to Australia next year.
Thank you, Nick, for
everything.
The super chat.
The super
and
chat,
for just
being with
part
us Nick's been with us for years.
Years.
We've had dinner together. Nick's a good dude. I'll be flying to Australia next year. I'm traveling on trains across the entire continent. Are you guys going to go back to Australia? It's been a while for you. I remember it's been a while. It's been a while. You've never been, but it's been a while for me. So that was one of those ones. Boom! Because we were supposed to go Christmas 2020. Boom! COVID ruined that. Then we're going to go again in 2021, and then there are COVID restrictions. You couldn't go, so that got canceled. And so it just kept getting pushed back. So now it's like, well, we don't want to, because we want to go in the summer. We want to go in Christmas this summer. But as Caleb, those Caleb is 17, so we've got like this Christmas, and then it's he's going to be gone, or might be gone. So it's like we want to have time. Mama wants to have Christmas with her baby.
Y'all.
So it would be probably when Caleb's like 19. We're like, we're going to Australia. You got your own crap to do. Bye, buddy.
Well, and here's the thing. I really want. I don't know that I've really explained this to you, but I would really like to do like kind of an around the world thing where we kind of hop. And that's when we do Australia, New Zealand, mostly because I don't want to be on a plane for 20 hours. I have a fear of flying. I have a really hard time also sitting up in the cheap seats, because we don't buy expensive seats for that long, might kill me. So I would really like to do something where maybe we hop between continents and then make our way down there. Maybe that's when we go to the Philippines, like we do Southeast Asia, because there's shorter flights like from the northern US over like to Japan, and then we hop down and we make our way down that way. So we'll see.
So I'm scrolling through some stuff. So on the link I have, so if you want to grab the Million Sub Morning, this is the little blue, like it's blue, red, black. I have lots of colors on there. So that's the bag. It says Million Sub Morning. It's got the Wolters logo. We've got the beer mug, beer glass here as an option. There we got, if you want to get stickers, we got the Million Sub Morning sweatshirt. I might grab one of those. This is one. We've got the little beanie cap for Wolters World on there. They're interesting because I tried to get it set up and it's supposed to be flat, but how they have it in there, it makes you think you need to tilt it so it actually fits. So hopefully it works out okay. So yeah, I'll try and find out. We got the Hey There Fellow Traveler kind of site, and then of course the where's Shut Up Mark? Shut Up Mark. We got all kinds of stuff on there.
Shut up, Mark.
There you go. You can see half a drink. So if you want to grab one of the links on in the chat or down
I
below.
really want that shirt.
The women's
Is
cut
it
one.
round or V-neck?
It's round.
Balls. I like V-neck.
Well, we can always try to figure something
Can you?
out.
Maybe I'll just cut it.
We can, yes, there you go. Or we can figure out other things. So if you want to grab one to help celebrate, we really appreciate it. If not, it's totally fine. We'll still give out our favorite travel tips. And that's one thing. Over the years, people are like, so Mark, what travel tips do you not share with people? I'm like, I put everything in the video so I don't have to have a secret list. Like, well, some YouTubers like have the held back for other people. I'm like, no, I want to help everybody. So I put everything in the videos. So like, that's why people get like, it's funny how people get mad. No. They'll write me like, well, I've watched your 9 videos on London. What else do you have? I'm like, I got 9 videos. I'm like, well,
thousands of videos.
I was like, well, I do have new videos coming out on London. I have the scams of London, the tourist traps of London, the stakes of London, Don'ts of the Tube of London. So those are coming out. So there's 40 London videos coming out in September, October, because that's one of the places people do go in the fall. So I got those coming out. Luca, thank you so much, my friend.
Let's talk about how I really wanted Liam's name to be
Thank you,
Luca.
Justin.
That was the thing.
It was?
Yeah, Luca and David.
I remember David. I was
Caleb
like,
wanted to name him Bilbo.
Yes, and Caleb will still call him Bilbo because Caleb will be like, "Oh, you're not your real name's Bilbo, right?"
He's like, "We're gonna name him Bilbo." And I'm like, "Is his middle name Baggins?"
I know. So like, it's funny because thanks, Floyd. It's funny, Liam. So someone asked earlier, "What's my favorite my favorite travel book that's not a guidebook?" And Liam and I right now are reading The Lord of the Rings.
Are you on?
It is. 2? No, we're on 1. We read The Hobbit. Now we're reading.
Oh,
we're all on Fellowship. Like really there part. So I'm like, that is a true travel adventure. Dun, dun, dun.
I'm looking over there at my books, and I would have a really hard time. Delirium
Thanks,
of
John.
Brave is one. The Damned Don't Cry. Southern Gothic. That's my thing.
Thanks,
Not
Hassan.
that anyone cares.
Oh, in Tbilisi, I'll get there eventually. We'll get there before 2 million because it took us 14 years to get to 1 million. We'll get there before I'm retired. So
yeah, it'll happen.
So you got any plans to go to Australia or Antarctica? Yes. Waiting for Liam to get a little bit older, and then we're gonna go.
Yep, it has to do with age, restrictions on the different
ways to go.
Yeah.
Thank you, Amy. I'm glad we've been with you. My boyfriend and I watched your videos during the pandemic to get us through the tough times.
Oh,
I'm glad I can help. And tell your boyfriend I'm glad I was there for him as well. So thank you, Amy.
Yeah, we've got a few of those.
Chris Bates, key to long-term travel with dogs, or you're gonna travel a lot, having a good house sitter. We had, sadly, he's got like a real job now, but my cousin used to dog sit. He dog sat for us 3 summers and a couple winters. Big Caleb, yeah, he would come, and it was great because like he had to work. He worked. He's a TV executive producer now for a news channel. So I know people in the industry now.
He's kind of badass.
He's kind of badass, yes. But when he worked, he was interning at a local news channel for a couple years, 2 or 3 years, and a TV station. And so we had to go in early morning. So when I love him, but I hate him because that's how Brigadier started to get used to like 5 a.m. outdoor walks.
Shut up! It was more like 4 a.m.
Well, yeah, because he had to go to work, so he could play with the dog before he'd go out. So he get up like at 4, play with the dog outside. So the dog's like, "Hey!"
He was like what, 21 at the time?
Oh yeah.
He's out playing catch and stuff with
his body works at that hour. What a horrible person.
Shut up! We're old. We can't do that. We're not that old, but. Seriously, an amazing house sitter and dog sitter. Somebody will come and live at your house, take care of your dog. College kids are great for that.
Yeah, responsible college kids.
Yes, the ones that don't have parties at your house.
Yeah, the ones that don't leave the iron on, don't burn your house down. Oh, we're going to that one. Oh, luckily, it was a rental. That's all I'm going to say. So, Bodega Poppy, yes, I would go back to the Dominican Republic. We had a good time.
We did have a good time there. I would not go on that one little outing that we did, though, because I did it once.
Solana Island or whatever. Yeah, the number one thing. I did a video on it. Don't do it. Not worth it.
It really wasn't. It was like kind of a waste of time. Like it took too long to do all the things. But we got those
I'll do
great
that.
empanadas from that one little stand.
Yes, the
The
stand.
Best dang empanadas I literally have ever eaten. Find the tiny little stands, y'all. That's where you get the best food.
Sam has a good point. What flying products and add-ons are worth it and what are total a waste of time? I think Ryanair's priority boarding is a waste of time, but airport fast track for security is usually worth
I
it.
could agree with that.
Yeah. The thing is, like with Ryanair, it depends. Like if you don't care who you sit with, you can get in there. I usually sign up. Like some cheaper airlines will it's not even that much more to get like a higher, like a business class seat. Like this summer, Malta Air and Aegean Air, I ended up buying business class tickets for us. Malta Air, food, fantastic, by the way.
Best food I've ever had on an airline.
But it's not last minute, but it was like last month-ish. And so to get the tickets, it was like, wait, it's only like $20 more for the business class ticket. And I got my luggage included and a meal.
Which actually ended up being, in some respect, it was cheaper by like maybe only €5. But there was something right there that I wanted to answer also. This one. Anyway, yes, the food on Malta Air is amazing. Jonathan, we have a bunch of videos on Costa Rica. Liam was just in here and he was like, that's my favorite place. So, hey, Chris, thank you.
Thank you, buddy.
Not only did you buy merch, you also gave us a super chat. So that's super kind of you. Thank you.
So I've got, they come in different colors. So I've got a million more. So million sub morning.
Are those beer glasses?
Those are beer glasses.
Why don't we have those?
It was one of those things like, you want to put this on? I was like, T-Spirit, like, go for it. I'm like, okay.
Because 1 year for his birthday, I made him I got Tervis. You can make your own little fancy ones. And I got him some Tervis tumblers with Wolters World that I think we need.
Those
done.
So they have stickers there too. So if you want that.
Oh, and we hand those out. If you ever see us in an airport or whatever, say hey, and you'll probably end up getting one of those.
I always feel weird, but yeah. Or
I always have them.
You have them.
I used to really suck.
I run out of them. Yeah. Sorry. So the hat. This is one I ordered. But the thing is, how I had it, it was like I thought to put it straight, but then it's like no, like it looked weird. So then I had to angle it so then it looked like straight. Like see how it looks straight now on there? It looks straight, but it's angled weird. So it might come tilted.
I think that they'll print it straight.
I don't. It's all AI these days. The true artists aren't there anymore. And then we've got some old. If you want to get a Hey There Fellow Traveler, which is a little Wolters World thing.
I kind of like the Hey There Fellow Travelers chicks shirt over there.
There's this. Oh, that's Shut Up Mark.
I like the Shut Up Mark. I might walk around the airport with just Shut Up Mark.
Welcome to my life, folks.
I am the best wife
You are my. That's right. Because after this, I don't have the energy in it anymore. No way. I'm done. Forget it.
Favorite husband
over.
ever.
OVER. And notice people now, of course. So it got to 1,020,000 because I turned that out to see, and all of a sudden it went up from like 12 up to 20. It was like 24. And I'm like, I'll go back to it, and it drops to 19. I told you, live feeds are horrible for me. Some people, we have friends, Turn It Up World. They're fantastic. You're going to go to Vegas, go to Turn It Up World. They have some of the most fun live feeds that are going around. Tanya she knows how to really get people going and get people excited, and Vegas helps.
So they are like a really cool couple. Like we so enjoyed hanging out with them. Dave is like dry and witty, and Tanya's like full of the energy. So I wish I could say I was dry and witty, but I'm not. But Tanya's a lot like you. You guys have like all this energy, and I'm like, wow.
Kate, DM me and Jocelyn, so we can try to think about something.
Yeah.
This is one of those things. Because I just had the Teespring Basic. This is one thing. Like the on the. Oh, you don't have the on the. You have
no,
I don't
have.
So like Jocelyn designed some of our shirts in the beginning. And,
I do have an art degree.
Yeah, so she has some. But I would rather. This is one of those things. I would rather hire people that are our fans and pay them for the designs to help them because it's their job to help them out. I would rather hire someone like Kate to do this. So like if you notice our like little emojis we have sometimes on our like if you're a member that'll pop up, those are from other fans. Like we've gone through our fans to come up with these things. So Kate, send me a DM and so we can get some stuff. So we can get some real merch because I want to get some merch out for the holidays.
And let's talk about where to DM us. So Wolters World Facebook page is a good place. At Wolters World on Instagram.
Yeah, DM me there.
At Jocelyn Wolters World. Actually, for the art stuff, at Jocelyn Wolters World on Instagram. That's probably better because I will handle that.
Vincenzo Russo. A Russian Vicenza people with a, why do you have a Juventus thing? Congrats, Mike and Josh. Love your channel. You guys really helped me and my family on our trip to Italy this summer. I'm glad we could. You know we love Italy. I've got more
Vincenzo,
stuff.
you should go to Vicenza.
Exactly. And you can get a cool jersey too.
Very cool.
Okay. Well, who is this? I was 99903. Woo! Thank you. Hey, I don't get your 99903 or 903 or just number 3. I would say thank you.
Okay,
But number 3, I think, was my mom.
And then the same person.
Thanks for the unseen work you must do.
Let's talk about all the unseen work. There is so much behind the scenes, and we are like sometimes scrambling and crazy, and there's a lot of papers floating around our house with your notes that I cannot read, y'all. Let's get him some handwriting classes. What?
What my nose is.
Oh, right between the lines.
No, exactly. I got
Okay.
it for you.
That capo. So, I said this earlier. There is.
Look, can you see the bump here? I broke my collarbone in Lapland.
We are on a 10-year high of like the Aurora Borealis stuff, and I'm kind of thinking either Northern Iceland or Lapland. And I think that your study abroad parents,
Yeah,
Monty would be.
Well, I'm
like
gonna go.
great.
I'm going back to Finland again next year. I'm just debating because I don't know how much time I'm gonna have. Because
Hey, so what if we go in the winter so I can go up to Lapland
That's
because they
fine.
have a little cottage up there.
we
right?
could go. We can go this winter.
But I want to go and I want to see the Aurora Borealis.
We can do that.
sadly.
That's not.
There was a crown the other night in Akureyri.
I know.
I don't
We
know
can
that I'm
do-
saying that word wrong.
Okay, it's close enough.
Akureyri.
If there's any Icelandic
It's
people,
yeah.
here-
If any of you speak Icelandic, let me know.
Oh, Air Malta. Sorry, McP. Malta Air is owned by Ryanair. Yes, so it's Air Malta. Sorry.
Oh,
Yeah,
whoops.
there's
Malta Air.
there is a
and Air
difference because
Malta.
we use that. There is a difference. It's just a Ryanair flight.
Yeah. So the food we had, though, let me tell you, it is absolutely incredible.
I've not been to Mauritius. That's down there. That thing. Bodega Poppy, what inspired you to make this channel? Honestly, it was the really crappy travel blogs and vlogs and the guidebooks that were out there that didn't give honest advice. And I remember there's a Lonely Planet, as much as I love my Lonely Planets because their maps are fantastic. The Lonely Planet Portugal book in the early 2000s was written by someone who obviously was married
Got
to,
there.
like, won the lottery or something from the people at this one club called Luke's in Lisbon. And literally the whole book, whenever she talked about going out, it talked about Luke's. I'm like, and in Portugal, but it's not as good as Luke's. Oh, we're in this little small town, but you'd have a better time at Luke's. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, it was so embarrassing.
I wonder if they actually were like dating the club.
Honestly, I thought it was that. Like, I'm like, this is BS. And so that was one thing. But also, I remember I got a guidebook. It was like the Italian version of AAA, and they had like the Veneto region. And I got the guidebook, and
in
it
Italy.
made
You
it
don't
in
know where
Italy.
Veneto is.
Sorry, by Venice, the Venice area. And they had this description of these towns. Like, there's Venice and Vicenza and Verona and Padova. I'm like, oh my God, this is all great. And then another town they have in there is this other one.
And let's just talk about how, like, some of our very best friends in the entire world
Lived
are
there
from Vicenza.
for 500 years or so. Their families lived there. So, like, it's not like,
Yeah.
oh, we just popped in. So I'm going, and I'm like, oh my God, this town looks fantastic. It sounds fantastic now. And my buddies are like, wow, that sounds great. Go this week, Mark. And if it's good, we'll go this weekend again. I'm like, all right. I go. Palazzo's closed. Or no, sorry. Yeah, the Palazzo's closed. The town square is a parking lot during the week. The museum doesn't have any. I remember going there. I was so mad. I'm like,
What a
What a
waste
re-
of
what
time.
is that? And then I instantly thought, because I was younger at the time, I was thinking of all my friends that
That's
only
when
have.
we were dating.
Yes, we were dating at the time. And I was thinking back to this is right before we started dating. No.
No, it was because remember you were like, I'm going to my friends in Vicenza. I was like,
I went there all-
Vicenza, holy shit,
I went there
Vicenza.
like 3 times a
I
year.
just said SHIT on the internet.
It's okay. The internet hates you and me. That's why it took
Whatever.
us 17, 20, 30, 40 years to get here, whatever. Anyway, so I went, I was so disappointed. I realized, wait, they're just selling stuff. And then I started to look on the guidebooks and look in the blogs. You could tell who we're getting paid to say things. That's why when companies come to us or tourism boards come to us, they go, hey, we want you to do a video here, but we want it to be ours. Like, do you want an ad? I'll do an ad for you, but I'm not going to do a don'ts or a, like if it's gonna be a don'ts, it has to be the good and the bad, because that's what's gonna get people to come here. They want to know the good. And like, no, we only want the good stuff, and we're gonna tell you what you can and can't put in there.
It's all gone now.
No, it's not. Look, there's still some left because you can't.
Oh God,
you
last
can't pour the
drop.
last in your own.
I know that. Hey, where's that come from?
I don't
Is that
know.
German or Lithuanian?
I'm sure there's 4,000 places that
Where
does
you
that.
can't have you can't pour the last drops of a glass into your own.
Thank you,
or a
Rachel.
bottle
Thank you,
into your
Kaleidoscope.
glass.
Marie McKinnis was on here. Marie, love you. Thank you for all your support over the years. Hope you're still here. I don't know if you still are. Love you. Thank you. Judy was just in PR. Nice. Your good advice was great. I'm glad you had a good
Good.
time.
God, Puerto Rico has some great culture and history. I love.
I need a
exploring
Wolters
that.
World. I love that. Spell check sucks. I was buying shot. That's where I go. I'll figure it out. If they have them on there, I'll try to put it out because because we have these ones for the million sub Monday. I put those out there, so we're gonna leave those up for a little bit for those that have been here with us. But we're gonna have Kate, you're gonna be writing to us. We're gonna put some new stuff out there for the holidays so we can have things. We've changed our merch supplier because a few years ago, our merch
Things got
supplier
bad.
was so bad. Like
Well,
people,
just for shipping.
they sent the
Enough.
anyway.
We
It was
don't
such a
need to
bad experience. We
disparage
didn't
anyone.
sell merch for what 2 or 3 years now.
Yeah.
2 years now, and now we're selling again. So we're gonna have some new stuff out there. So we'll have that for the holidays for you. So that we know it's gonna be someone's gonna get it to you, so you can give it as a gift.
Okay.
So.
Push. Sam says, "What's the most stupid things you'll fight over when jet lag kicks in? When I travel with my mother, we always end up bickering. Y'all are having too much champagne. We always end up bickering how she wants to stop every 5 minutes to smoke at the airport. Ha ha. Let's talk about this. When jet lag kicks in and we get home from a trip, my husband gets up and I come downstairs and he is on the sofa at like 4 o'clock in the flipping morning going, hey, I just bought us tickets to blah-bitty blah-bitty blah, and we're going in 2 weeks. That's what we fight about. Holy crap, could you ask me before you just purchase the ticket?
You said you want to go to a place. You said you wanted to go there. You have free time. I have your calendar. You have my
I'm still
calendar.
drunk on time.
Exactly. So it's fine to get out of the way.
Oh my gosh, y'all. It is that's the one. We have some issues with that.
People
I love
are
you so much.
crazy.
You're my favorite husband ever.
People are crazy. I don't know what to say.
There's a lot of stuff on here about it keeps coming. Labas, hey.
Lavas?
Lithuania
we're getting a totally
explains
different
for
thing.
that. Labas. So
I said thanks to Chris for getting this merch.
there's been a whole bunch of stuff on here about Costa Rica. Y'all, Costa Rica is great, and that country is set up for tourism. They know what they're doing. It is not as cheap as the rest of Central and South America, but
Thanks, Rihanna. It's not showing, Ryan. It's not showing on here, but it's on. Sorry.
yes, thank you, dear. So y'all need to just check that out, and oh Lord have mercy, Caleb's got a haircut in 10 minutes. He's not awake. Hey,
He's not getting there, babe. He's not getting there. Just drop it. Don't do it.
You're missing your haircut. It's worth 10 minutes.
He's not getting the haircut. Can a 17-year-old get ready in 10 minutes for a flight that's a 15-minute drive away? I don't think so. Is Finland your favorite Scandinavian country? Well, one, Brian, the Scandinavians will tell you that Finland is not part of Scandinavia. It's part of the Nordic countries because they're really annoying that way. But yes, I love Finland. But for those who don't know, I was an exchange student in Finland for a year when I was in high school, so it always has a special place in my heart. I'm actually going back this summer, and I'm trying to debate how long I want to be there because I need to film some more Germany stuff. I'm going to Germany, but I don't know if I need to spend an extra week in Germany to get some other, I want to get some new Hamburg, Berlin, Hanover, Kiel, northern Germany videos. So we're trying to decide on that. But yeah. Amy, I'm glad the Uruguay video helped. What? Yes. Oh, did you go back to sleep? His haircut?
Mm-hmm. No, I was like, dude, if you have his number, text him. Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Holden. Thank you, Urel. Thank you, keep trying. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you, Amy.
Lots of
I'm glad Uruguay helped out a lot.
Uruguay is a really cool place. I got some really great handmade clothing while I was there that was fairly inexpensive, but high quality. Great stuff.
So Shiraz, I don't think you've done a sponsored video. Is this something that you just don't feel the need to do? Well, and someone else asked, don't you get a lot of, I get emails every day, but a lot of times we'll give you this, worthless piece of crap and then you make 9 videos for us. I'm like, no. I want like I always tell brands like, look, I need to try. I'm not going to tell my followers to go someplace I haven't gone. I'm not going to tell you to buy something unless I think it's worth buying.
Well, let's talk about the fact that there have been companies that we actually use their products before they approach us. And they're like, hey, we want you to do this video. And we're like, great, we love your product. And they're like, this is what we want you to say. And we're like, nope, sorry. We say what we feel is honest and right and good, and it comes from our hearts. And if they tell us what to say, we just don't do it.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's one of those things is the honesty side of it. It's more important for me to make sure you have the best trip possible than for me to make some money off of our brand. Because that's, I mean, how many of you, this is one thing people write to me all the time, like, I appreciate you. It's 2009 we started this channel. I'd actually channeled before this, but 2009 is when Wolters World started.
Remember the one that you made just for me?
Yes, I do. Though all the videos got taken down because YouTube sucks.
But you loved me.
I did love you. And you know what?
Oh my
I still
God,
do love you.
said you did love
You
me.
said did, and I was making fun of you
I
for
said
that.
you loved me.
Yeah, loved
And
you.
now
Loved you. You just said you loved me. I was like, yes, I did love you. I do love you even more now.
you're my favorite.
You are. I know I'm your favorite because I'm awesome. According to my youngest son, I'm still awesome. No one else in this family. See, notice she didn't say anything.
Oh my God,
Chris,
should
I
not
bet you'll
drink
be
in
so
the
proud when
morning.
your boys are old enough to go on a trip alone. My 28-year-old is in London right now. That's cool. Yeah.
Oh my
no.
gosh, I thought it was Sam.
Yeah, I hope they'll be okay. Hey, Mike, thank you so much. Thanks for being a member on here, and thanks for the congrats. It means a lot to me. Fahrenheit, I don't know yet. That is one where it'll depend because the trips I have already set up. So Caleb's getting older, and he and one of his buddies want to go to Spain and Portugal. So I think I might be able to talk them to hop over to Germany if we can get tickets to games for the Euros.
Like, yeah.
That might be
Oh
a
my
thing.
God, they would love
Then
that.
maybe I can get the cheaper flight back from like Frankfurt to Munich.
Okay, so Ricky Bobby, is Egypt doable as a solo traveler? I think so, yes. But here's the thing. Traveling in a group or with a tour or getting a guide, a really good guide in Egypt, I think is probably pretty important. So we've researched the holy heck out of Egypt because that's Mark's dream trip. And somehow
It's like the last one left.
it keeps getting pushed back because of one thing or another.
One was like, oh well, there was some, there was when they used
The
to have
spring.
there was one before that. I ended up going to Tunisia
Oh,
instead.
yeah.
And then there was the spring, and then
And
there
it
was
was
the
Pirates
PhD prior to you. There's been like 3 times something happens, and I'm like,
So, but the thing is, like, Egypt is so rich in history and culture. You really do need to have a good guide, possibly a group. Personally, we really like small groups.
Yeah, and like when we went to Israel, we had our own guide. That was just us,
for the 5
4
of
of us,
us.
and we had a friend with us. So there's 5 of
My
us in the
BFF.
guide. So we had that. Like, I want something like that, and that's where like that would be one. Like if there's like for Egypt, if I could do something like that, that would be something. Otherwise, usually you want to have a bigger group. Some people do it. You have people that go to Egypt all the time on their own, but I mean,
Yeah, you can do it, but I think it's more enriching when you have somebody who really knows what they're doing.
I just want to say hi to Simon Rancourt. He has been with me for a long time. And I want to give a shout out to him for his awesomeness. Yes, Quebec in the spring to go to the Cabana de Cabana. See, my French is really bad. I have to go to France. That's it. I got to go to France to prepare myself to go to Quebec and then have it prepared.
I think I made the word
and
video.
Quebecoified.
Quebecois. Okay, so y'all say it with me. Quebecois.
Quebecois.
It feels so good in your mouth.
If you like a product or service, you just say you like. That's right. That's what I do. And so.
Yeah, we talk about the products and the things that we like. Like for years, we have been huge fans of Osprey, and the Osprey bags that we have used literally my Osprey Meridian has over 500,000 miles on it, just flown. I can't even tell you what I've walked around the world with that thing. But like I recently got a Briggs & Riley that I absolutely love. If y'all want to talk about suitcases, I'm your girl because I'm super, super picky. And I have some high standards for those things. But yeah, we only talk about things that we really love and that we would want our friends and family to use. So y'all like are included in that.
So I saw someone was asked about the Roman guy in Rome. I have friends that have gone with him. I have not used them. I've used Walks of Italy for the Vatican. They've been fantastic.
Dogs.
I can't say anything bad about it. The Roman guy, I have friends they've said, hey, will you work with him? Will you go with him? We really enjoyed his tour. He's a fan of yours. I've never met him, so I can't say anything specifically. So there's that. Bodega Papi. Bodega Papi. Sorry. Papai. That's Portuguese. Mark and Jocelyn, you guys going to do a gold plaque reveal when you guys are hell yeah. Hell yeah, I'm going to. I've done too much for this. Oh, are you going to go?
He's not. Can you please?
I don't.
Is it in the car, or do you have the number in your phone?
It's Mike. You should have gone, but whatever. Anyway.
You want me to take you right now?
All right. So, Karina, thank you. Your run of videos helped make my solo trip to Rwanda happen. I'm glad we could do that. He needs to go. He needs to go.
Mark, we
I know.
3 minutes, and why is this not working?
Because it's.
Have you ever tried to work your spouse's phone or your significant other or like even your roommate? Because it's really hard. We all like work in very different ways. And yeah, okay. So I'll just continue on with this. Congrats, Mark. First saw your New England video. Thought you were from Connecticut. We are not from Connecticut, but we went there several summers in a row. One of my dear friends works at Mystic Seaport. If y'all ever get to Connecticut, go to the seaport and learn about
number one site in the state of Connecticut.
It's such a cool place. It's beautiful.
Hey Khalid, thank you very much for the love from UAE. I appreciate it.
That's a place we need to go also.
Love videos. Will you pick Berlin or Prague for families? Prague, and then Berlin. It's only like you can take a train between the two as well. Stop in Dresden in the middle if you're looking for
absolutely. Okay, we are going to. Mark says Mark Crowell, not Wolters. We are going to Tokyo next month. Do you recommend doing a food tour with a group? I think that would actually be a really fun thing. It's not something that we did when we were in Tokyo, but the food there, ding dang dong, it is good.
Yeah.
Like honestly, it would be cool because you'd probably get something different and a little bit special. But honest to God, you go to Tokyo and use your nose to get you where you want to go and listen for local voices, and you'll probably find some really, really great places to eat. Remember that place we got meat?
Yes.
Stone? Oh Lord, have mercy, that was good.
Yeah, I did.
Come here, let's talk.
Anyway, board certifiable. Thank you very much from SoCal. Beautiful place. Oh, San Diego's wonderful. LA. So I did a video on four cities people crap on in the U.S. that are really great to visit. And I had like San Francisco, New York City, Cleveland, and Pittsburgh. LA is another place people crap on it. It's a fun city. Every city's got issues, but man, there's some good stuff to do there. And you can see that people really love their cities, which is really cool. So that's a nice thing. Kat would love an updated luggage video from Jocelyn. I'm always looking for the best carry-on. So the carry-on thing, the videos for the carry-ons are tough because we have ours, and because we used to do a lot of like luggage reviews back in the day. So we literally had so much luggage. I started giving it away to my students. So like the end of the year, I'm like, hey, if you're moving, I would like in my office, I've got 8 suitcases that I would just give away to students. So like people that not every student has money for a suitcase or this, I'm like, just take them. So I used to give them away all the time. But I started seeing there's a lot where that really weren't that good. And so it was like, I don't want to because for us to do a review, I got to travel with them. There's one I was like really cool. I even put like my logo on and everything, but it ripped apart in the first trip. Like it didn't make it one trip. It's like it's bad. Chad Baxter, y'all are so sweet as a couple. Love it. God bless. Thank you, Chad. I appreciate it. And thank you for the super chat. Does make a difference. Help us with our travels for next year. So I guess I should talk about some stuff for travel in general for us. Like, Jocelyn in Texas. She's going to North Carolina. I've got Baltimore, Orlando, Dallas coming up. I've got Germany and Austria for the Christmas markets. And we haven't really like I don't have anything booked. Like I don't have the ticket, but I know there's trips we have coming up that are being planned. Going back to Finland, then I'm going to Germany and France with my mom. We've got Colombia in South America, not South Carolina, but South America. We've got that coming up. I think we've got a northern Italy, and we're going to go to Turkey, Istanbul, and some stuff to film there. What else? Just some ones that we kind of planned. Indianapolis, Minneapolis, Detroit, probably in the winter. So I'm showing they're at their best, of course. There's that. Speaking of sponsored posts, I'm talking to New Hampshire about going there for them to film some stuff for them. But they've ghosted me, so I'm going to guess that's not going to happen. So there's that. But like next summer, like hopefully we'll get to Ethiopia is a thing I'd like to do, but I don't know what we're going to be doing. So all kinds of stuff. Anyway, there's Marie. Countdown for Athens end of October. I couldn't stop myself and book another trip to London in February. Good for you, Marie. You know I love you, and I'll say thank you to you. I don't know if you missed that part where I was just saying thank you for all your support over the years. So it's been awesome. So, we're at 2 hours now. Oh wow. How did I survive those 4 or 5 hour whiskey Wednesdays? Like it was like 5 hours of drink. I must have been pretty hammered by the end of them because we're still in the same bottle of champagne, but I haven't drank for a couple months, so there's that. But I know we have a wedding later today we have to go to. So the wedding is in 5 hours for one of my former TAs, another student who actually went on one of my trips to me, Italy, Jessica. Jess and Christos, I will accept him once he puts the ring on her finger. And that'd be fun. I give him crap all the time. It's the dogs barking at me. We've had such a fun time. Thank you, everybody, for being here for us for this 1 million subs. It's just, I got to say thank you. We did it. Not me, not Jocelyn. We. Without your support, without everything you've done for us over the years, I can't say thank you enough. You are awesome. So thank you for this 1 million subs. If you want to grab some merch, there's links down below for the 1 million sub morning to celebrate that, or just get a shut up mark. Maybe you have a teacher named Mark. You'd be like, oh, no, it's from a website. So you have that. But we have all those things down below. But I just want to say thank you to all of you for all these years of travel and helping you and just having a wonderful time. And the dog's barking like an idiot outside now, so I got to go get him. But love you all the world. Thank you so much, Benjay, Draconian Masters. I just want to say thank you. You all made this a wonderful journey. We got to 1 million. Oh, hey, I'll say, hey, here we are. Not because of Super Chat. Not because of John is awesome. If you're going to go to New York, go see John's video. Here we bar. All kinds of stuff from the bar, from the neighborhoods to the boroughs, to the food, to the scams, to the mistakes, to the don'ts, all kinds of stuff. John is fantastic, fantastic guy. Wife is wonderful. Cutest kid in the world. Thank God looks like the mom. But, I'm just saying, or the mailman. I don't know, John. I don't know. But no, John's a fantastic guy. Here we are. Great for New York City. He does stuff around the world too when he travels. But yeah, John's fantastic to check out. Another good New York City one, Megan. The Megan Daily is also fun. But John is a fantastic guy. John, I will buy a few rounds for you tonight. You're a good man, my friend. I guess we chill at the dog game. So I guess we're not leaving. I thought I was wrapping it up. Okay. So we'll do a few more questions because Johnson's back. Do any of your students register for your class because of your channel? So I get a lot of students that when they come to class, they're like,
I watched you when I was a kid.
When I was a kid, I'm like, you're 18. Awesome. Cool. So I started the channel when you were 3. But yeah, no, they're and that's one thing is now I get more students that come. I was like, I watched you when I was in high school. I watched you when I was a kid. I watched you with my parents. I watched you in my class. Before I didn't have that. Now the students coming in are like, yeah. And then I'll have students that'll take my online version of my class. Like I'm taking it because I watched you forever. And so I wanted to watch that. Yes, Victoria. John from Here We Bar is great.
Oh, there was one up here. Okay. Holden Caulfield. Oh, look at that. We have literary visitors. So Holden, thanks for visiting. Do you have a don'ts of visiting Montana, or have you ever been to Glacier?
So we have a don'ts of visiting Montana video and an eats of visiting Montana. One of our road trips for summer 2024 is to Glacier. So
I haven't been there yet, but
we did. If you look at Montana, Yellowstone gets the very top tip. We stayed basically. Look at the bottom half of Montana. We stayed on the bottom half. we did not get to there. So this is one, I think it's going to be a big family trip. So it's going to be the 4 of us plus my mom and my dad and maybe some cousins if they want to come. So there'll be some stuff there, and we'll have a video just on that. I know there's like restrictions and stuff, so I'll take some video, but actually film a video probably off, not in the national park, but off.
Hey, but let's talk about if you want to go fly fishing or just fishing, you should go to Big Sky Anglers in West Yellowstone because our friend from high school,
Joe Moore from Big Sky Anglers.
Dad is the man that kind of helped.
Tom Moore, best teacher ever.
He kind of made Mark who he is.
Yes, his poor wife. I would see her all over town because they're from my hometown. I see her all the time. She's like, I know, Mark. I will tell him. Like, you tell him I'm doing this. He's because of him. He's like, okay. And then I saw him once. I've seen him once. Randomly at this restaurant. I came up to him. He's like, yeah, my wife tells me. I'm like, you understand, man?
Stop.
I'm like 40 years old. I'm like,
you're the best.
You're the best ever.
But his son has this really cool fishing gear. Okay, so there is
they do fishing, hiking, all kinds of stuff.
Fishing, hiking, whatever. Like they have all this stuff. But Caleb and I really wanted to go fly fishing out west. That was like one of my bucket list things to do in life. And Caleb and I went and with Big Sky Anglers, and we had the best time. Nicole, like Caleb's a really damn good fisherman. I'm okay, but he caught a ton of fish. But Nicole was a great guide, and they're really well versed in this. And they also do stuff in the off season. I think they go down to Patagonia, and they lead some expeditions down there too. So check it out.
And they do. I mean, because they've gone all over. They'll go all over. If you fish there, they'll go there. They have guys that'll take you there. Honestly, Big Sky Anglers, well worth it.
To Joe.
Yeah. So check it out. And Joe is one of the. He is a fantastic guy. Wonderful.
Such a good
human. He was a good human in high school.
Nobody's a good human in high school.
I've known him since we were in elementary school.
Little kids together.
Yeah, and he was like one of those.
Adams? No, what was your
Monroe.
School? Monroe. Sorry.
He went to Adams or something. I don't remember, but like I because soccer, I knew him.
You played soccer.
We didn't play together. He played against, but he was a good guy when he was a kid. Like when they're good when they're a kid, and in junior high, everyone was like, he's a good dude. In high school, he's a good dude. He's a good dude. Like that. He's always been a good dude. Like he's one of those good dudes out there that Big Sky Anglers. If you're going to go to Yellowstone, you want to do a tour, you want to do fly fish, you want to do something, go check him out because he's a good dude. And his dad's awesome.
And one of the guys that works there is also a Georgia fan. Whoop, go Dogs! Beat the Dragons today.
Tina, thank you for the comments. Your channel is so much better thought out and well researched. Definitely more Briggs. Okay, who's never stepped foot in Europe, well deserved. Yeah, that's one of those things. I don't know Briggs' channel very well because I understand. Not talking about this Briggs channel, but like other ones, I do see ones that you can see, especially these days on TikTok and Instagram. There's a lot of AI. Like,
Lord have mercy.
Give me information, the tips I need to have. And they're so bad because it's like the top 3, yeah, they're good. Next 3 are like, okay, then I'm like, where's this coming from? So
because they're just combing the internet for information like yours or something else or something else or something else. And AI sucks.
Please do, Paul. Please do. I don't think they'll let me. The weight limit thing. So.
No, you're not allowed to go to space.
You said I couldn't go to Mars. You didn't say space. You didn't say moon.
F that.
You just said Mars. You always said Mars. You always said Mars.
I can't. My anxiety can't handle that. What if you die?
That's why I have life insurance.
No, I don't want your insurance. I want you.
You have Briggs.
No, he's a dog.
Well, we'll discuss this when it gets to this point, okay?
No, we're not going to space.
Not you, me. Cool. Paul says to go with me. Thanks, Paul.
No.
Sadly.
You can go on your own, Paul. I don't know you.
Tell her I'm spending the night at your house, Paul, okay?
You're not in high school anymore. Hey, Bubba.
Go
Dogs.
Where's Bubba Spartan? I haven't seen Bubba Spartan for a long time.
I don't know. Woof, woof, woof.
Real leather person rum. And
you know what? Hey, hold on. Let's talk about that, Sophia. You absolutely can, but you need to pick up the purses. They're all over. Get the ones that are 2 blocks away from the main historic sites and all that. Pick them up, look inside, and make sure they're actually leather. And that's fine. Sniff them. I don't care. Put your face right up in there. There are lots of really good, great leather bags all over Italy, but You need to like it just because it says veropelle, which is like real skin, is what that means. It doesn't mean it is. So
Yeah, because it's veropelle just it's a title saying real leather. It's not actually real leather. It's real leather. Kind of like like Jordache jeans aren't from Jordache. That's just it is, but like I don't know. It's called Rome jeans, but they're not actually made in Rome. It's just the title. It's just the name. They call it veropelle.
yeah. So just
it's their
pick
brand
them
name.
up, sniff it, make sure it's real leather.
You're weird.
But I smell all the bags before I buy them.
I'm glad. Thank you, Merle W4, for the congrats. Travel Free 2019. Thank you for the super chat. Looking to plan a Japan solo trip, Jan 2020.
From San Antonio.
Is that enough time to check it? Yes, you can do Kyoto and Tokyo.
Kyoto and Tokyo.
I'm like Kyoto and Tokyo. Yes,
Kyoto,
you could do
yes.
that. You're gonna be tired.
But that's good for just those two.
Just those two. Don't try to do anything else. Don't do any day trips from
but
Tokyo.
dang, there's so much more.
There's a lot, but if that's all the time you have, you can do those two because the fast train between the two, you'll be fine.
Yep.
If you're gonna get the Japan Rail Pass, if you're just going
to those
Tokyo to
places.
Japan and back and forth, you might not need to get that because that is just the cost of the pass. So it would cover it. But if you want to make money off the pass, then you have to do like one more trip. But those two you could do.
Hang on. Let's just say this. I bet Cat sniffed her bag.
Bought a great leather bag in Rome 10 years ago. Still good stuff. Yes, like Jocelyn does. I buy you lots of Pharaoh pleather things.
You don't sniff them before you buy them?
Well, if they smell bad, yeah. I'm like, ew, that's gross. Yes, I know. I know what you're talking about now. Thank you.
I love my husband.
Judy has, can I sub twice? Have your friends and partners subscribe and then open up another channel and then you can subscribe. Please do. Also, please share with your friends. And that's the one thing is like, if you know your friends are going to travel and you know our videos are good, look at the destination you're going to. Just text them like, hey, this is a video from a guy I like or a family I like to do good travel videos. Send it to them. Because that's how we got to 1 million. We didn't get here because of SEO, search engine optimization. We got here because of people like you who helped us find and share our videos with people to help people travel. So,
hey, Mark. Wait, hang on 1 second. Cat sniffed her bag. Okay. Now, Stuart Ross, who has been around for a long, long time.
Oh, Stu? What's up,
Stu?
Stuart? Hi, congrats on 1 million subs. Start to pack for Monday to Corfu. Yeah,
awesome.
Stu, I love Stu traveling all over the place, man. Glad
Stuart,
you're having
guess
fun.
what? I have not been to Corfu, despite the fact
weren't you in
that
Liverpool recently for a wedding? Is your sister wedding? No. No, that was Stu UK.
I don't know.
I don't know. Because everybody's got different names on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. I'm not sure.
Get a
but
little confused.
Stu, whether or not where you're going, buddy. Appreciate you. Thank you so much, my friend.
Hey, there.
Sniffed. Hey, Kat, why don't you can sub this? Like, yeah, I said sniffed on it. I can't put the I in because that would be like banned because YouTube's weird sometimes.
Jay Lopez.
Jennifer Lopez?
Holy cow, Jennifer Lopez.
Thank you for putting yourself out there.
Jennifer.
It helps us so much that we're heading that on our own adventure. Thank you, Chris. Awesome.
Yay.
You'll have a great trip. You'll have a fun time wherever you're traveling to.
Embrace whatever it is and be prepared for the crazy and just keep a good outlook because things go badly sometimes when you're traveling. But if you are happy about it,
just have positive.
You'll be amazing. Yes.
Stuff happens. Travel Freak 2019. Any tips in surviving a long haul flight from Asia to Texas? Never been on a plane that long before in my life. I went to London from Ireland to Chicago. Okay,
yes.
So
we have a video on that.
Long haul, just look up how to survive a long haul flight, Wolters World. That'll come up, so that's more in depth. But one thing I would say on your phone, download, like if you got Netflix or anything, download videos so you have movies, books, or videos that you like that'll entertain you. Because there'll be some stuff on the plane, but eventually you're like, you watch like there's 400 videos on the plane maybe, and you like 2 or 3 like me. I'm like, So having those things on, like I have YouTube Premium, so I'll download a bunch of videos. Like I have like 10 hours of videos just in my queue. Yes, so does Liam. That's one thing. Another thing, have the normal USB plug to your phone so you can charge it in the thing. If they don't have that, have a little backup battery thing. So you have that. Also, with those longer flights, they do bring water around. You drink the water every time they bring it around. Have some snacks though, because their snacks sometimes get a little boring. They're not very often. Okay,
let me tell you what I do. Stay hydrated. First of all, I do get a Jack and Ginger the minute I get on a plane. As soon as they offer it, I drink and then I go to sleep. Do not mix alcohol and Benadryl. People do this all the time. It's very bad. You can die. Nobody needs to pull out the defibrillator when you're like 36,000 feet in the air. So don't do that. But I have a cocktail and then I drink as much water as possible throughout the flight. And the compression socks do
Yeah.
not. Okay, I don't know. Do you remember the time I put on compression tights? Holy shnikes, y'all! I thought I was gonna die. It was the worst. I literally went into the bathroom, took my pants off, pulled down this stupid compression
It was. I was like, you shouldn't wear those.
because
Because she freaks out in turtleneecks and flights. I'm like, what the hell are you doing? I'm fine.
I thought it was gonna be
Get
so
out.
good
I'm
for
like,
me. It's like stripping in the airplane bathroom. It was bad.
hey, I want to say a special shout out to the Megan Daly. Megan is
Hey,
fantastic.
Megan.
She is a tour guide in New York City. If you go to New York, her tours are worth it. She will show you the fun stuff when you're there. If you watch I have a video like 10 most popular questions for tour guides in New York City. She's in there for it. She'll be popping up on Wolters World Shorts in December because we got videos with her in there. So some Christmas in New York videos. So our Christmas in New York video, she's in that as well. But Megan is fantastic. It's themegandaily.com. You can sign up for her tours there if you want to. But she has videos, Instagram, YouTube. You can click on her stuff. Go find her there. She has all kinds of cool stuff, history, fun facts about New York City, and a wonderful guide and a wonderful person. So shout out to her and the Phantom Menace. Hope he's doing well. Love you, Megan.
How about this?
How about you learn how to click?
I
on her
clicked.
thing?
Oh, shut up. God, I should not drink on camera.
Yeah, you're not. You're drinking coffee. Oh, good. She's drinking.
I'm having coffee
She's having
now.
coffee now, folks.
It's espresso with a splash of cream. Okay,
5
minute
hours
37.
4 hours and 45 minutes to the wedding. We'll be fine.
Do you? Oh God, we have a wedding today. Do you have a video on how you met?
Yes, we do. Actually,
Great, you both enjoy travel. My spouse does not. I do. Guess what? So I have friends whose significant others do not enjoy travel, and so they go with me. Stop that.
Oh, sorry. There was a bug on my head.
Some people don't like it. It's okay.
It's okay.
They get to have those opinions.
Good for them.
We like to travel. We're big fans. Anyway, so find a great friend and travel with them. And honestly, you know what? I love traveling with my husband and my children. It's great. But honest to God, my friend Sandra is like one of my favorite travel partners because one, we're both like these preservation nerds and we like kind of are nerdy about history and things together in the same way. But I'm used to traveling with these guys, these testosterone people over here. And I'm always like, no, seriously. They have like, this thing about like getting to places at a time and blah, 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 blah. And Sandra and I are like, let's have coffee. And also we take our coffee the same. We drink espresso, like as if though it's drip coffee with a splash of cream. So anyway, find a person that you really like get along with in that way. What does that say?
Tina likes. We had my favorite advice: the salt and pepper shakers. You don't see those in Italy unless it's a tourist restaurant because they do their stuff. Because Italians would literally say we're insulting the chef if we would put something on it.
Yeah.
So
well,
I know,
hey, some chefs should be insulted.
Yes. Well, in Italy there's not a lot, but that does
really.
happen.
Yeah.
Thanks, Joe.
How about that lady in Greece? What was that place called? Dag nabbit, Old School. If you're in Athens, there's a place called Old School. Do you remember?
Yeah, it's
that
right
thing?
off. It's
Ding,
right
dang,
off.
dong.
It's the like pedestrian walkway when you come out of the Parthenon or the Acropolis, but
Take a right.
not going down to the Plaka, going the other way.
It starts with an M. No. So like to the left, you go to Monastiraki. To the right, when you come out, Mara. The street starts with an M.
Yeah. So there's one up here. Adriana, we're planning to go to Italy for 2 weeks in April. What kind of clothes should we bring? It depends where you're going. In the north, it might be a little cool, but in the south, pants, like the equivalent of like a late spring.
Tell me why you're talking about this. Tell me.
Okay, so when I'm going to Italy in April,
Mark takes 2 pairs of pants, some underwear, and like 3 shirts.
when I get engaged to my future wife in April, when I do those
You brought the
things,
ring.
I brought a ring, and I was in jeans and a shirt. Here, So the one that want to know how we met, I just posted that link in the chat, and I'll post the link to that other thing to see what we were wearing that day.
Adriana, here's my deal. When I go to Italy, pretty much anytime, I take a lot of black. But I really truly only take like one dress, a pair of pants, a pair of jeans, 2 shirts, and that's it. And I buy the rest of my clothes when I'm there because, quite frankly, you can find some really amazing. What did you do?
Sorry, you have to watch the Mark and Jocelyn me video. Has me asking her to engage. I have it in there because the actual video is on private. So if I have it on private, there's probably a reason for that. So you don't need to see us making out.
Aww.
That's gross. As my son would say.
Anyway, so great shopping in Italy, and like there are some smaller designers. You don't have to go buy Gucci, right? You can go to Sandro Ferrone, who is one of my absolute favorite designers, and especially like I'd love to buy his stuff in the winter, in January and July. That's when the big sales are. But really great designers all over the place, and you can find great things in boutiques and whatnot. So don't take a lot, just buy it when you're there.
So Michael, thank you very much for the super chat. Hi Mark, taking my first overseas trip to London and Wales in November. Awesome. What is the best castle or short hike in South Wales? In South Wales, Brecon Beacons National Park.
For the hike.
Yeah, Brecon Beacons is a national park. You can go there and hike through there. That's going to be an easy one that you can get to in
What's
the south.
the name of that?
And if you're there,
castle?
and if you're there at night, off the top of my head, I
Right
can't remember.
after. So when you come in from like the way
They're,
you would come
they're on
in,
public transportation.
Oh, balls.
So you can get Brecon Beacon. Actually, if you're in Cardiff, there's actually places that will do hikes for you, like day hikes, and they'll take you from Cardiff up there. So look for those. That'll be pretty helpful.
What is that little? There is a castle right as soon as you cross into Wales, coming from
Public
Cardiff.
transportation.
I know, but I'm sure there is a bus that stops there. There has to be.
If you watch our Don'ts of Wales video, it's the castle that's on there. It mentions it there.
Sorry, I've been drinking too much.
TMSK YouTube question: what type of video are you most proud of, but sadly don't perform well?
Ooh.
Well, my what's a no before you go on an African safari has never had any views, but probably the video I'm most proud of.
That is amazing. But what was the one that just recently? Oh, about living abroad.
The digital nomad.
Yes.
Yeah. The things people don't tell you about being a digital nomad. That's one thing. That's one thing I like about our videos, that we are independent enough that I don't have to make everything look like it's great. That's one thing I always talk about. TikTok, Instagram, they have to be 60 seconds sexy.
Right.
And 60 seconds sexy talking about real issues doesn't work. And so they want to sell that. So you want to have that lifestyle where I'm like, look, we've done it. It's been fantastic, but you need to know these things. And so like the things people don't tell you about digital nomad life, that's what I'm really proud of.
Hang on.
No, Sylvia, I've not been there on the Equinox. I've not
on the Equinox, but I think that would be a really cool thing to experience.
So Megan says, I was amazed to discover on my last day in Rome how much less expensive Max Mara is in Italy. It's like 50% discount just for being in Italy.
And mango and
not some of them are. Like this is one of those. Some things are. Other, like Gucci is always going to be expensive, people. Just FYI.
But those second tier and third tier companies like Lanvin, like in LANVIN in the US, is like really expensive. But I used to buy their stuff when we lived in Lisbon. It's a French company, and I would get it for like, oh my gosh, close to half off what I would have paid in the US.
Yeah. Mark, does Jocelyn spend more money shopping for clothes or eating out when you guys are traveling? She's a light eater. She's a light eater.
I eat a lot.
So. Thank you, Bubba. I appreciate that. All right. So I want to say thank you to everyone, since we got most of the family here that wants to be online.
Say
So
hi.
say thank you to all of you for
Love you
helping
too.
us hit 1 million subscribers. Thank you for a wonderful morning. Y'all are great. I'm going to move up the don'ts of Tel Aviv. I'm actually going to do that right now.
So Liam, Vinka, let's say thank you in all the languages you can think of.
So
Let's put you on the spot. Say thank you in
Yeah.
Portuguese.
why are you picking on the guy?
Fala.
He doesn't want to be. He doesn't do it. It's fine.
Okay.
So
Obrigado.
obrigado, gracias, grazie, danke, tak.
Efcaristo.
My brain's not mercy.
Yes.
Why are you really saying Shushia?
Shishia.
Konnichiwa? No, that's not. Obrigado.
I don't know.
I see now. You see. That's why you plan. You know.
Arigato.
You're planning is horrible.
I know.
But we still
I
love you.
suck.
Anyway, want to
Thank
continue
you for being a
celebrating.
million people strong.
Check out the link below. You can grab a shirt, sweatshirt, all kinds of stuff. All just real here. We want to say thank you
Thanks
for
for
all this.
putting
Giving
up
us,
with our
putting up with us,
craziness.
helping us grow as much. Just want to say thank you all. Have a fantastic weekend. We have to obviously sober up for a wedding. So have a great day. We love you all. Thank you so much. We did it. We got to 1 million.
Thanks
Just want
for
to say
being
thanks,
along.
everybody.
Happy travels,
Happy
y'all.
travels, everybody.
Bye.
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 Little nugget.